Hello everyone. Welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Epos and we are here to have some fun. Guess I'm out of the loop. Did you have PC problems? No, I had energy problems. Hi. Hello, Surfer, and hello, sweetie. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. No, I had energy problems. I just had zero energy at all. So I don't know. Let's jump in on a private server and see what happens. I have absolutely no idea. Hello, Angel. Welcome. Missed you. Well, I missed playing. I'm happy to be back online, which is finally I'm able to do so. I have no idea how long I will be able to, but at least for now, I'm here and we'll see how long we can last. May the health be with you. Yeah, that's the issue. Hello, Tachanka. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. You can't complain I'm late, Tachanka. Doing okay? Glad to hear. For you, it's not even 1 a.m. Yes. I know I got tickets. Gold, whatever. Why is all my power armor unequipped? Okay, there we go. Yes. Go away. I don't care. Wait, who connected my nuclear weather station? Yes, I'm good. How's you? So far, so good. Okay, so let's start with looking how screwed up my build is. I have 42,949. Oh, hang on. 4,294,967,294 unused points. That needs to be a screenshot because that's funny. Apparently I have 500 perk coins. Open perk packs 22. Oh, we can open all 22 in one go. Here we go. Might want to use some points, not gonna lie. I know, right? Maybe a type. I have no idea what the issue is because I have 0 points to spare. I also have no idea what the issue is here. Let's see, we've got demo expert there. Yeah, okay, so let's just put power user 3 in there. There we go. Whatever. Sending love, 19 months. Woot. Nice. Damn, that's a long time. Your bullet storm stack limit is doubled. Okay. Oh, hang on. 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Ah, you see what's wrong? I've got 17 points in use. That's what's wrong. No, I don't care about the curved bridge train set. I want the aid box that's new. Storage. No, not stash boxes. Hello.
Who's this?
I have no idea.
This is some new channel, new streamer.
Yeah, I guess so. Hello, Wiggle Wiggle. How are you doing today?
I'm tired, actually, quite tired.
What did you do?
Sleep was something I didn't do, so I'm just kind of all day.
How can I...
There we go.
Why can I not... Oh, there we go. Grab that.
I don't know why you cannot.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer to
the
any of the questions.
toggle build and stuff. It's
Got you. Yeah, that's a little confusing. And oops, let me turn off that.
There we go.
Hello, people. Yeah, that's a little confusing. I mean,
Hello,
as someone
girl.
who hates building in this game,
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I actually quite like the new. I find it easier to use once I got a little bit. I mean, it didn't take much. Like I find it a little more intuitive than what we have. Still, the lack of a search function is kind of lame, but
Yep. Have you seen this, Wiggle? Look at my strength on the stream. Beneath my strength.
oh, you got the stat lock bug.
I got 4.2 billion unused
Does that
points.
translate to your carry weight? Like, is your carry weight just a jillion?
No, it is not.
Is your
Sadly-
melee damage like super crazy?
Sadly, no, it is not.
So it's just a visual nonsense.
Yeah, it's just visual. It's the same
Too bad you can't
as...
equip that many perks. That'd be cool.
Hey, Kasumi. Hello, Kasumi. Yeah, I've got 17 points in use. That's why it's bugging out.
Let's see here. Well, it's
Because apparently I have more points in use than I have available. Because bringing the big guns is
I'm
now...
gonna drop a nuke. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure, scatter shot. 20% of damage dealt to limbs applied to all limbs. That's fine. Bandolier is fine. Ordnance Express is fine. Hello, Kasumi. Welcome, welcome. Tightly wound. Spin up is faster. Bring the big guns. Bullet storm stack limit is doubled.
The spin up one isn't which was that? Tightly wound?
Yeah,
Not worth it.
not worth it. That's what I
I
figured.
mean, unless you have just extra points you don't know what to do with. But if you have
No,
something
no,
you'd rather do for two, it's not worth it.
I needed to get rid of 2 points, so that's perfect.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
So
At least in my opinion.
yeah, no, I'm
I would say
okay.
humble, but
I'm okay with
doesn't
it
apply.
not being okay. Now I can at least take off traveling pharmacy. Because I want to see, I go from 1,000 weight to 700.
Ooh.
That's not a lot.
yeah. Something to be mindful of is your stash is probably fuller than you remember.
I have no idea.
They went through all the mods, and so a lot of the weight on mods has changed, and it looks like heavier. So
okay.
yeah, so you may want to just keep an eye on that,
Like
and you
the
may just
box
want
mods?
to. I mean, what I end up doing? No, just like mods on like weapons that are modded.
Oh, in that case, yeah.
So
I
the
don't have
weapons
that
are going to
much.
be heavier in a lot of cases than they were before.
Yeah, I just have a lot of stock weapons in my stash.
Oh, got you. Yeah, because that's one thing I noticed was, like when I got in, I'm like, God, my stash is fuller than I remember it being. Like and like a lot fuller. So I went through and I modded a bunch of weapons, just like basically just removing mods and saved a bit of weight. And I end up scrapping a bunch of stuff that.
Yeah, I can see that. Hello,
I didn't want
Galador,
to.
and hello, Joe. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, the thing is, I'm not that fussed about it, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, my weight was like over 11. I mean, it was over 11. So
I'm now at 1160.
yeah, and I think I was below 1,000 before.
I could get it down a little bit more, but there's some stuff in there that I just don't want to get rid of, even though I should. Although I should just use this quad Gatling plasma now.
There you go. Yeah, I deleted all the heavy guns I was using last season just because they were just like, I mean, they're like some of them were weighing like 40, and it's just.
Are you on a tune that has all the Gatling plasma stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can mod that quad for me later.
I can. I'm
later.
Gonna drop a nuke though.
Later. That's okay.
I have. I mean, there's 2 mods for the LMG. I haven't gotten them yet. I mean, I haven't done any queens, so that's the way I'm gonna get them. So.
Okay.
Snake seems to be kind of borked.
I need
Snake
to do
does not
this
seem to be working
season
at all.
Where's the free score? There's the free score.
Yeah, don't forget the free
for
score.
Booster. There we go.
Where's the? Oh,
Hello, RSPS. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I got a little bit of energy today.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Anyone else who sneaks, if you've noticed that sneak just doesn't seem to work very well at all.
I have no idea. I don't know what sneak is.
I mean, I've actually played with stalkers and stuff quite a bit, and I'm just like, God, I'm not able to stay hidden at all.
354 nuke-nades. Anybody want some nuke-nades? Oh, it didn't even store any of the bobbleheads or any of the serums. Bastards.
Yeah, it doesn't store serums, bobbleheads, or magazines, but it does store carry weight boosters, stealth boys, lunch boxes, scout banners.
Oh,
the glowing blood. It stores the glowing blood, which was kind of a surprise since that's not I think that's a food item, isn't it? I don't know. It stores that.
that means that I'm gonna have to pick up some more stuff out of there. Because I dumped more stuff in there than I thought I would.
Like, why am I not? I've got sneak. Yeah, sneak just seems like it's broken. Like it just feels like it's been broken.
Glowing blood, lunchbox. I only have one lunchbox. That's a lot. Okay, that's fine. What are you shooting at, dude? Who's shooting at what? Kill an enemy in a savage divide. I'm so good. Question for Wiggle. Am I doing it wrong? My Elder's Mark has less ammo capacity than the video you did on it. It's got same legendary effects plus conductors, and I'm using drum barrel only at 100.
Is yours quad though? There's no way it's the same if you're using you must not have quad. Because mine is quad. That's why it has so much ammo capacity.
No idea.
Because I don't think you could get even...
Furious.
Oh, Furious. Yeah. Well, that's why, because you don't have quad. That'd be the answer.
Come, lads. Yeah, that would make a big difference. I was staring at a glowing bobblehead in dire chemical today and I couldn't reach it. Stopped trying when even explosive wouldn't move it. Sad face. Well, that's just annoying. Yeah, I usually just toss in like grenades in hopes of moving stuff like that. Okay. So how does this game work?
Good question.
Scrap junk to produce bone, that's fine. Plant crop in the workshop, that's fine. Kill creatures, that's fine. Kill blood eagles, that's fine. Health with plants, that's fine. Drink tea, that's fine. Complete an event in team, that's fine. Build the.
But yeah, if anyone wants to do a scorched earth, join the server. There's going to be one fairly soon. Fairly soon. I just started launch prep.
Got the impression it was stock.
Nah. No, if it was stock, I probably wouldn't even have, I mean, the video would have been probably different. It was just the fact that it had so much ammo capacity. I'm like, God, I could work Bulletstorm in here maybe and add a little bit of juice. But I did try. So when I was testing on the PTS because I was testing a few different effects versus the Guardian, and even without Bulletstorm, without quad, because I tried a Stalkers and I was able to do the Guardian in one go without having to go into the thing. So even with the reloads, it was still doing enough damage that I was able to do it barely. That was a barely, but so it is doable even without quad. If that's what you want to do. It's like I have not done a single solo of it since the season started. It was more of just I wanted I mean, it's just such a good testing thing, just because it's such a tanky enemy. It's a good barometer for damage.
Yeah, I would not be doing that.
If you can stay alive. That's
the thing. I would not be doing that because I'd be dead.
Yeah. Well, and you could always just test the damage if you wanted to. You just set up a custom server where you take no damage, and then you could just stand there and tank it, and it would still, leave your damage unchanged, and that would still be a. Oh, it sounds like. Oh no, that's not a iBot.
Hello, surfer on the server. Is this a private server? It is a private server, yes.
So a furious mod, but the stealth is a bit annoying. Yeah. So Kasumi, the trick on that is the stealth field. So if you have a stealth if you have a stealth field when you keep moving, I don't know if you were or not, but if you have a stealth field when you're moving, you can shoot, take a few shots and then move. I mean, you can do it without that, but then reestablishing stealth is kind of a pain in the butt. It just takes time.
Stealth with the robot or with the Guardian has always been
with the Guardian.
issue.
Yeah, you basically just the stealth field is what worked, and that's why I was actually hoarding the Mark III stealth boys probably a few weeks before the season started.
You need some?
No, I've got a good supply now, but they will go with the 8 box, so that was kind of nice.
I can.
Yeah.
I've got some in my stash.
Got some, yeah.
I'm not gonna use it.
I got like 50 of them.
Oh, okay. That's enough.
I mean, I've got a pretty good supply.
For you, that's a lot.
For me, well, it is a lot, considering I haven't used any at all since the season started. I just thought, I'll do like, just throw one in every once in a while between events, and it just doesn't happen. Yep. There's just been so many changes, and it's just like finding time to play with all the different things. And I keep wanting to go back to that crossbow. Crossbow is so much fun. It's so much fun.
How are you doing,
playing
Dale?
around with throwing knives too.
Throwing knives.
Never thought I would see the day when I would kill 2 super mutants with 1 throwing knife.
Wait, do the throwing knives also bounce?
Yeah, they benefit from the perks, archery perks.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so
okay.
you can get the 3. Yeah, and I actually killed 2 super mutants with 1 knife today. It was crazy.
These numbers, they're gonna be the bane of my existence.
Oh, this cascading numbers?
Yep. Because I like
Don't
to
use
see.
A bow.
I like to see that I'm doing damage.
Yeah.
But I hate the cascading because it distracts my brain. My eyes get pulled towards it, so I get distracted.
Yeah. It's like squirrel. It's like a whole bunch of. It's like your screen is full of squirrels.
Yes. Pretty much exactly that. Are you undead or alive?
Jeez.
Hmm?
That's a lot of hours.
65 hours. Yeah, that's a good amount. How the frick is my... See, this is the problem lately. This stupid jetpack infinite flying stuff is glitchy.
What, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't?
Yeah, it does.
Like everything else?
Yep. But it used to be a permanent, always working thing. But now it's just not.
Launch prep complete.
Okay. We've got wave 2 of 3 for the tea time. So.
Well, I still have to launch her.
Mm-hmm.
Do the thingy.
I meant you, Mr. T. Are you a zombie? I know what you meant. And I could not answer that. For now, I'm still alive, but...
I guessed the code on the first try.
Good guess. Okay, I got my 25 creatures. I'm so good.
Let's see, dude. That's too much.
Yep, there's these cascading numbers. Yep. Nope.
That should be good.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike.
I guess I'll come there. Might as well get a free event.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, it's 55 on this one.
I've got a countdown for a fast travel because there's an enemy somewhere.
Yeah, there's always robots below. We're getting worried. So was I.
About what?
About not having any energy at all.
Oh. Well, I knew you were still alive here and there because you showed up in the stream. You commented here and there, so I knew you were still around. I just figured it was just one of those times.
Yep, it is.
My tent has... Okay, there we go. I'm like, my tent spawned in with no storage and no...
Yeah, it sometimes loads in slow.
Oh, and the Quad Assaultron apparently is working now? Quad Assaultron head?
It's still an Assaultron hat.
Yeah, but apparently it's actually hitting for the numbers that like the actual display numbers are accurate now. So you can actually charge it up to 20 and get like 20,000 or whatever.
That's great, but it's still an assault.
It's still an Assaultron head. I know.
Glad to see back. Glad to be back.
Glad to be seen.
So I need a ton of ammo for my Gauss minigun, and apparently I need more ultrasonic plasma cores. I like the cascading numbers. Yeah, I know that lots of people like it. It's just for my brain, it's not right.
You're not alone as far as that goes. I've had a few comments from people. How do I turn this off? They should give us an option. I mean, I do agree that there should be an option to be able to.
I want to toggle old or
new. I think there's an INI setting. You can add. There's actually you could add lines to the custom INI to get rid of it. I think that's a thing.
To get back to the old style.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I think I saw that comment somewhere.
It's not that I'm hating on it. It's just for my brain, it just doesn't work.
You would prefer not to have it.
Yeah. And I'm almost at max caps. That's great. Twisted peppermint. Well, hurry up, Angel. 10 seconds. Oh, you're already here. Never mind. Huzzah! I've completed an event for the first time in weeks.
Right? I got Scorched Earth.
I snuck in. Good job. It's been what, like 2.5 weeks?
It's been a minute.
Who's rocking the pink power armor?
That's Angel.
I think that was Angel, yeah.
Yeah, it's Angel. It's got to have the color live up to the name of the...
Twisted peppermint. So it should be like pink and white. There's swirled peppermints.
Where's the Scorched Bee's queen? There she is. Ooh, let's do... I could do Lunchbot. You're here, you're here. No, everyone's not here. There's Angel. Isn't there someone else? Surfer's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, Surfer's here.
Lunch boxes. Here we go.
Hey, get back here, you. Reload today would be nice. Hello,
I haven't
Lanther.
finished the season yet, so we need more XP.
Have fun with D&D.
Oh, she's got the Gauss minigun. Yeah, that was going to be my... If I stayed heavy gunner, that was going to be my weapon that I was going to use, but...
Yeah, I was using the Gauss minigun, but I only have 300 rounds on me.
Are you using regular or prime?
Prime. But I've got tons of in my ammo box.
Oh, okay. I have no idea if I have any, but...
Yeah, I've got tons. I got like 20 or 30k.
Oh, yeah. Those are some nice damage numbers.
700. Was about to go to bed, and I saw you pop in. Just to say, I had to say hello, but we'll go back to bed. Have a fun stream. Have a good one, sweetie. Thank you very much for dropping in. Hope you sleep well, and we'll catch you in the next time. Yay! Prime light machine gun 5.56 receiver.
Oh, nice. That's one of the ones. There's two new ones. There's a 5.56 prime and a 45 prime. I haven't gotten either one of them, so that's kind of why I did those.
Okay, and they won't drop once you've learned them, or what?
As far as I know, they'll keep dropping.
Okay.
They don't have the flag to stop.
Okay. You want it?
Maybe let's see if I got anything here. Are you kidding me? I didn't get any. Oh, I got the 5. I got the 5.56. Is that the one you got?
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah, I got that. So I just need the 45 now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go drop another nuke. But yeah, apparently you can keep getting the same one over and over again.
That's good.
Which is kind of lame.
I mean, it's good for getting.
I mean, it's good for trading, but it'd be. I mean, it's just like it'd be nice if I knew I could just do 2 of them and get the ones I needed.
Here, wiggle.
So many.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
What?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can't reach it.
Hang on.
It's a fence. It's not like a.
Oh,
like a,
thank you.
like
Who dropped that? Was that Surfer?
Surfer, yeah.
Thank you. Awesome. I guess I don't need to drop another nuke then.
Well, you still can.
I can. I didn't really want to do that one. I just wanted the plans. It's like I haven't done there's super mutants over there. I haven't done a minigun, or not a minigun. I haven't done an LMG video because of that specifically, because I didn't have the plans. Because I wanted to be able to review the whole deal.
Added a box mod for steady.
XP farming, nice.
So
So I'm
Elder's
running.
Market's harder than the minigun. Yeah, the minigun sucks.
Elder's Mark is pretty awesome.
Yeah, but I mean the minigun sucks.
Yeah, it's not a very. I mean, it's a pretty easy comparison.
There's not much that the minigun beats.
So I've been running. I have this character. I have a character with an unfortunate name.
Oh, 118,000.
Oh, so you're set.
So that's enough 2 mil. Oh, that's normal,
So
by the way. It's not ultra sight.
I have a character called Mod Mule.
Mod mule, okay.
Mod Mule, yeah. Well, because I created the character just so I basically set up the character so I could do, store the mods when they told us they were going to be scrappable. So this was like prior to whatever, a couple seasons ago. And I transferred everything off the character. I'm thinking I should delete it. And I was able to join a team that was running, this was a couple seasons ago, I was able to join a team that was running snakes over and over again. And I'm like, you know what? I was like close to the end of the season. I needed like 20 levels or something. So I just joined in with that character. Because I don't want to grind levels that way because of the way they were doing it. I didn't want to grind levels that way on a character that I cared about. So I just like, I'll just join in and in like 2 hours I got from level 2 to level 290 or something. And I mean, it was insane how quickly they were doing things. Anyway, so I've kept the character around, and I decided to spec it like a leveling character. So I have it 15 intelligence, 15 charisma, plus I have legendary maxed on both of them as well. But as a consequence of that, I have a lot of filler perks because it's hard to fill up 15 charisma and 15 intelligence.
Yes, it's very hard.
Yeah, and so I have that perk, the fast travel, travel agent perk. I gotta say that's pretty handy. Being able to fast travel to free spots, basically for free, doesn't matter how much you're carrying, is pretty awesome.
Yep.
It's like, oh, this is awesome. I can just loot wherever I am. I don't need to scrap or whatever. I just area loot and then I fast travel to Nuka World or wherever, and it costs me nothing. It's awesome.
And White Spring is always.
And White Spring, yeah, just wherever. I mean, it's great.
White Spring Mall always works. You've got everything that you need there.
No, yeah, it's great.
It works fantastically.
Yeah, it's great. I'm like, I'm loving that perk. I mean, I normally wouldn't use it, but I just like it's filler.
I have it in there just because it is just life saving for
But
me.
What I was wondering about is because 15 charisma, I can share anything. And I thought about, I mean, that perk's only a 1-point card. I thought, is it bad to share this card? Right? Because on the one hand, it's useful. On the other hand, if somebody doesn't realize it, because sometimes you don't know you're over encumbered, right? And you go to fast travel and it tells you. Suppose you're going to fast travel to some place that isn't free, and you don't know right? That card is being shared. I could cost people caps by sharing it. So it's one of those things where I don't know if it's a good card to share or not.
So it's
just a question. I'm just kind of wondering, is it a good card to share or not? I don't know. I'm kind of undecided.
Wait.
What are you giving me?
Could you mod this, please?
Oh, okay.
For VATS.
What do you want on it?
For VATS and Ultrasight.
VATS efficiency? Oh, and Ultrasight? Okay.
Oh, it does not.
Tough.
Is that not working anymore?
Well, Prime is actually the most expensive, I think.
Oh, okay.
For
then
VATS accuracy. Let me see. I haven't actually looked at these. So, okay. So let's see. Standard barrel. We want rifle just as weight. I don't really think that does anything.
I just have 100 Ultrasight plasma cores, but I can farm other plasma cores.
Okay, so I'm going to do Swift Core because that is faster reload speed and it doesn't increase VATS. Standard sight. Reflex just adds weight. Doesn't help you with anything. None of the nozzles. Flamer nozzle. You don't want that. Okay, accelerated nozzle. Okay, so as far as receivers go, so right now we're looking at. Are you going to put this VATS enhanced? I assume.
Yes.
Okay. So the AP cost is 14 at the moment. Prime receiver makes that 16, and calibrated makes it 17. So I can put it up to Prime, and I don't know what that's going to do with. I mean, it's hard for me to look to see what it'll do with. Actually, you know what? I can tell. Hang on.
I have zero clue, right?
Yeah. So right now we're looking at 14. Let me just see.
Yeah, but I mean, I still have zero clue what would be great or not. I know that
it's not going to be great no matter what. But let me just look here. I'm not going to.
What I have right now is VATS optimized.
Here's what you're looking at.
Prime receiver is 14 AP cost.
Okay, so if I do a prime receiver on it, because I did put a prime, right? Yeah, I did a prime receiver with the reduced AP cost. So if with VATS optimized on that third star, it'll go down to 11.
Okay.
So that's not too bad. Yeah. So if we do prime, that's like the cheap. I mean, that's going to be the better option. I mean, standard will be less, but you want prime, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So all right, here you go. Where did you go?
I'm farming Nuka-Cola.
Oh, but you're still here. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the trunk so it doesn't disappear.
That's okay.
There we go. I found earlier today. In that trunk. I found ultrasight reactive plates planned.
Oh, nice.
Which I didn't know on my main character. It's one I knew that I didn't know, but it's one of the super rare ones.
We'll be lurking with tacos and wrestling. Happy lurking.
I found a responder fireman outfit.
That's one of the rare ones, right?
Yeah, it's considered ultra rare. Yeah, it was. It looked like somebody had just. I mean, there was so much stuff in this trunk, like plans and whatever. It looked like somebody had emptied out a character. Like they were just going to delete a character and empty it out.
Sounds about right.
So yeah, I grabbed a lot of stuff, but not all of it. But yeah, when I saw the reactive plates, I'm like, no way.
They're mine.
no way. And the trunk was like, way.
Okay, so now I just need to put conductors on it and VATS enhanced, right?
Yep. Are you set with those? Do you have them?
I should have.
All right.
Let's see. Quad, Gatling, Plasma. VATS.
Tacos. I'm jealous of tacos. That sounds good.
VATS optimized. And conductor.
Do I have any week? I don't think I have any challenges left. Any weeklies or anything.
Okay. So as it stands now, it's 11 AP cost. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
And the rifle barrel, standard barrel does nothing, right? Yeah, it does nothing.
Yeah, the only thing that would have affected really the other AP, because I mean the flamer barrel would make it cheaper, but you don't want the flamer barrel.
No, because that means
rifle,
no range.
Rifle, as near as I could tell, it just adds weight for the most part. I don't really think it makes it any more useful. I know people put that on there. I just don't understand why.
The reflex
side affects nothing.
Yeah, aim speed and sighted accuracy, but that doesn't mean anything for VATS, right?
No, it just adds weight. It just makes it heavier. Or does it make it lighter? Does it make it lighter? It makes it heavier. Makes it heavier.
Yeah, it's slower. It's draw speed slower and 1 pound heavier.
Yeah, so it just makes it heavier. So, yeah.
Let's put a paint on it. And that one.
Yeah, what sucks is that same combination before the patch was like 6 AP cost, so it went up by a lot.
Okay, so let's put the quad on for now, and let's
But Number Cruncher adds a bit.
have fun with that.
Oh yeah, we're doing drop connection over here. Yeah, so the Enclave events, in case people didn't know, all 3 Enclave events have a 10% chance of dropping the mods now. The
Which is
Enclave mods.
a good thing.
Yeah.
We were waiting for that. And it's I think it's a good card. How many points can you share? 5. With 15, you can share 5.
Yeah, yeah, not on this character, but yeah. On that other character, we have 15 charisma.
Way
you can
better
share
not.
5. I didn't have any 5-point cards to share, but
Hello, Jules. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. What were we doing? Derp connection or?
yeah, that's what I'm
Derp
doing.
connection. Okay.
Actually, wouldn't mind doing raids, but
Yeah, we can do it right.
don't know if anyone's interested in that.
Hope you are doing well. So far, so good. Hi ho, Silver. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
There's a super mutant somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, over
It's-
down here.
It's
Oh, in here.
It's hurting my eyes. That's what it's doing.
What's that?
That screen.
Boop boop booyah.
Hostile forces detected. Resource drop blocked. Immediate elimination required.
We're a bunch of super mutants out there where I spawned.
Yep. I've always said on this, I don't want faster fire rate. It fires fast enough, but then when it came time to mod it, that's what I ended up with.
For the Gatling Plasma?
No, for the Elder's Mark.
Or the Elder's Mark? Yeah, I heard you shoot with it. It sounds stupid
Yeah.
quick.
I actually compared them. I was running with that with Vital, extra crit damage when I was testing it, and I'm like, faster fire rate just I don't know, it just felt better. And it actually the time to kill is a little quicker too.
I mean,
on the bot.
it's all about feel when it comes to that kind of stuff.
It
at
is.
least
It is
for
absolutely
me.
about feel.
That's why I'd like my fixers and my handmaids with explosive. It just
Could you like the explosive?
It just feels better to play with for me.
Yeah, and those I can't do without faster fire rate. I can't because I
fixer with
tried
fast-
the handmade without it, and I couldn't.
Fixer with faster fire rate is so good, so much fun.
Yes, I
But
yeah.
I like the explosive more in terms of just playing.
Yeah.
It's just
That's where
weird.
there are options.
Enclave plasma gun splitter.
Oh, nice. So you got a plan. Cool.
You want
Well, not a
no, it's
plan, a mod.
A box mod.
Yeah.
You want it?
I don't need it. I would say just stick it in your stash. Someday someone will be like, "Hey, I'm looking for whatever," and you'll be like, "I've got that." I'm not looking for anything specific. I'm just,
Do you
just
want it,
whatever.
huh?
If I get one, I drop them.
Apparently the Empress wants it.
Yeah, I'll give it to Kasumi if she wants it.
Oh, she's
Yeah, I'm not really
probably
looking
just
for anything. I'm
probably just showing off her faster fire rate. Elder's Mark.
Yeah.
Do you have any spare 45 ultrasight? Ah. Let's see.
Let's see if I have any. I don't know if I do.
I have literally no clue.
I do, but it's only 249 rounds. That's not 1,000. That's just 249. So probably not an amount that would be all that useful.
I have absolutely no clue, so let's check.
Yeah.
Ammo.
Where's
Ultrasight
the
45.
box?
I've got 8.
So I've got way more than you. I've got like 30 times what you have. And I still have nothing. So we're not helpful at all.
Good, my gaming laptop just pooped out on me. The screen just went black, so getting it fixed. They said it was going to take 1 to 2 weeks. For disconnected
All right.
screen cable, that shouldn't take that long. Oh, Campfire Tales. Are we going to do Campfire Tales? Let's go do Campfire Tales because somebody's there. Jules fixed it. 10K. Nice job, Jules. I never have Cobalt Flux Because I think it's Cobalt Flux for that one.
Don't know. I never craft anything. I just hoard resources.
And then he complains about me that I'm the hoarder.
I'm not complaining that you're a hoarder. I just state that you are a hoarder. That's not complaining. That's just facts. I'm presenting evidence.
There's no evidence.
The gigantic amounts of everything is the evidence.
I do not have organic amounts of everything.
The evidence is insurmountable.
I keep my eyes on the ground.
Overwhelming.
Enough wood to reach
No, there's nothing to see there.
but when I turn around, there's no light to
Nothing to see anywhere.
Because I'm like, hey, do you have like 3 of a thing? Yeah. Oh, 300, you said? Sure, no problem. No, just 3. Oh, here's 300.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have
I would never do such a thing.
at least my scout
Right.
leader emergency protocol says we do.
Ooh, another improved bait. I've farmed like 7 improved baits today only.
Yeah, don't forget new axolotl.
Axolotl.
Yep, shadowed one. It's like a little ninja axolotl.
Kinky. Does it have
Yeah.
like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing on its face?
It's just like dark. It's like a shadow. I think isn't that what it's called? A shadowed axolotl.
I have
That's
no
what it is.
idea.
It's pretty cool looking. I have it on display in my camp.
Got a pet rock. Oh, let's see. We have.
What are we doing? Oh, gathering items, and I'm over here standing here like one of those people. Hello to whoever came in.
Hello.
Hello.
I heard there was some talk of raiding, maybe.
There's always talk of raiding when I'm around.
Except when he's streaming.
Except for, well, like I'm gonna take that character into that. I mean,
Doesn't
I will.
matter.
I mean, I kind of have a limit of that. On that, I don't like to have like a raid stream.
Yeah, but even one raid, you usually don't do it.
It depends. But yeah, I mean, that's
Usually.
kind of my limit as one. I usually don't. You're right. I usually don't.
And that's not
But
a
I will.
that's not a complaint.
No, it's just a thing. Yeah, I actually thought I would do one on, I was doing the Scorch Beast brains. I thought during that stream I would end up doing a raid, or someone would, hey, let's do a raid. No one said anything, so. And it just like, I mean, it just kind of, time just kind of went by.
Low level custom server. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
That wouldn't be interesting at all, actually.
I would watch that.
But it would be dumb. It would just be dead.
I would die
dead,
laughing.
Dead. I mean, nothing would happen. It would get
Doesn't
old
matter.
super quick.
I would die laughing.
Yeah. It's one of those things, like, I don't, like, I'm okay for a challenge, but if it's 100% chance of failure, I don't see the point of
Yeah, but
that
that's
kind of
not a
thing.
challenge. Just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the thing. It's like 100% chance of failure, so I wouldn't, all right, I'm just going to kill this since nobody
Yeah,
seems
sure.
interested in shooting it.
I'm doing food buffs.
Oh, okay. I got the s'mores recipe if anyone needs that.
Wow.
Brand
Never-
new, ultra rare.
Never seen that. Oh wait,
S'mores
I got a
recipe.
s'mores
Yep.
recipe too.
Yeah, that's my second s'mores recipe today from this event.
You poor man.
And over and over and over again, maybe on April Fool. Yeah, and it was kind of sad like this. I haven't even
Hello,
gone through and edited
Cycle.
it all.
It's just so nice to have
Watching Wiggle die over and over and over and over and over. Maybe on April 1st.
Yeah.
Mm.
I haven't even gone through the last stream because it's like I just have one death.
Anybody
So
needs
it's
caps?
Not even worth the
Anybody
montage.
needs some caps? Wait, was it only one? I thought it was like 3 or 4. I
No.
thought you were at 27 or 26.
I was at 29 when the stream started.
Okay.
And
I'll
I
take
ended
your
up
word
30.
for it.
Yeah, I just had the one death from that. It was a dog, a mutant hound. That was it.
Anybody needs some caps?
No. Nobody.
Let's go
Nobody.
spend some caps.
I'm speaking on behalf of everybody. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a transfer all non-quick heal. That's kind of interesting.
That was funny that you weren't.
Yeah, and then I did it. Now everything's, I'm not team leader. All right, well, you know where I'm going.
That's why I gave you team leader.
That's
role.
why you did it. That's why I'm going.
Wiggle does not speak for me.
Okay, Derek needs caps. Give them to him.
I
Do
want
the cross-platform caps
I
transfer.
would give you the caps, Derek. Just get a PC.
He'll pay you to get a PC account, Derek. Join
I'll
on
buy
PC
the
and he'll give you caps.
I'll buy the freaking Steam key for you.
Right. He'll hook you up with a 5090. He'll buy that for you.
No, the Steam key. I didn't say the
nuclear
hardware.
reactor that it would take to power this stupid thing. and the king size air conditioner to cool it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Amazing 3-story shack build with lots of crooked angles. Oh yeah. You know what I was? Oh, the bro from Harry Potter. That's cool. I had this thought in my head of like, because now you can just place stuff wherever. You can just like place a floor floating in the sky and whatever. And it got me thinking, you could actually build it in, you could build a camp that was like an old school platformer.
Yep.
Where you have like steps to wherever, and it's like someone who's really creative could do. I mean, they could already do amazing things, and with what's the way it is now, the possibilities, man.
There have already been Donkey Kong levels made.
Oh, cool.
Not with the new update.
Under the old update?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've already seen Donkey Kong builds.
All right, Surfer, are you coming? I don't see. Are they here? And I'm looking for them on the map. I don't see them.
Surfer's sneaking around.
Well, it shouldn't matter if they're on the same team, though, unless that was changed.
Yeah, I was just getting food. I didn't know you guys were already there.
Oh.
Sheesh.
We're here.
We're here and about to die. Oh, wait. Nope. We're shooting.
Right. Yeah, that was another thing. It's like so many things you hear. Like, what is it?
Oh, I need to check my...
The raid is harder now. They buffed everything.
Okay.
That's
Unstable isotope, speed, demon scaly skin. That's fine. Marsupial hurt mentality.
Now let's put it this way: if you've got twisted,
want deal with the issues once they fix it.
Got you.
Yeah, that's why I was saying the video you did on the pipe gun was perfect timing.
Yeah. I mean, that was like
all that.
Yeah, everything sucks. I can't hit. Well, and even the comments was like, I mean, there's still people are commenting of like, I'm lost. I can't hit anything in VATS. My guns don't do any damage. Like, what game are you playing?
Wait, 3 times the benefit from meat? Since when? Isn't it double the benefits from meat?
Yeah.
Why does it say 3 times?
I'm not.
It said 3 times.
Oh, do you have a magazine or something going?
No.
Let's see. Hang on.
Carnivore, immune to disease and rats from meat. No benefits from veggies. 3x the benefits from meat.
Okay, hang on. I'm carnivore too. Let's see if it says that for me. It says that for me too. 3 times the benefit. Oh, that's because of strange in numbers. I think it's a rounding issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually 3. I just think it's not able to display anything but a rounding
number. Yeah, okay, because it's 2.5x. But
yeah, that's what's going on. I'm like, what? When did that happen? Yeah, 3 times would be amazing. Let's see, we're all here. I guess I'll push the button. We already had the lunch boxes. I did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some canned meat stew. I'm thinking about it.
Is that a rounding error? It is. Do you need taste scroll sticks?
Wait, do I have... Oh, I need to take my Scorch Beast brain. Tasty... Well, I just took canned meat stew.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll drop you some tasty scroll stew. Here,
sure.
There you go. It's a lot better.
Thank you.
It's a lot better.
I mean, I guess I should let it hit me. I have taken one for the team, so. Look how quickly this thing just disintegrates. There's so much firepower now with all the players. It's just crazy.
It's not doing any damage.
Not doing any damage. Well, it's crazy. It's like my heavy gun is useless. I'm like, what gun are you using? Like nothing should be useless. Although it sounds like there are some bugs with some plasma mods. Certain mods have issues where the damage is bugged.
Overeater's excavator torso with strength and safe crackers. And scrapped. And a Valkyrie scrapped. Good day, mate. Hello, Necrosis. Welcome, welcome. Save your flux for me, please. What kind of flux do you need? Oh,
I just think people log in and they don't make any of the changes from the update, and they just
Right.
I have not changed anything yet.
And that's the thing is like, because I actually did that. I logged in and I tried. Oh, because someone had said, because I heard the Crusader pistol's no good. That was one thing I heard. Crusader pistol's no good. And I have a melee character, and Vats is no good, right? So I had a melee character with twisted muscles. And I had a Crusader pistol, and I went and shot some things, and I was able to hit them and kill them, and without actually changing the build at all. I didn't touch it with updated perks or anything. I'm just like, I don't know what they're doing, but even with a character that's not really optimized for that anymore.
Okay, I do have to say,
okay. Yeah,
I'm doing a lot less damage in defending.
I've heard that. I've heard that the Gatling plasma doesn't feel as strong. I haven't used one. But I've heard that from, I heard that from someone else, because I ran some raids with some people in Discord, like in the first day, and they were defending with the Gatling plasma, and they were not having a good time. And I ended up defending, which was frustrating.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot worse with the Gatling plasma.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's fine. I can handle it.
Can I interest you in a Gauss minigun?
I have one.
Yeah.
Not
That's
quad,
like the
though,
opposite of not doing better.
But it's not quad. Yeah, it's got Grenadier equipped. That's not helpful.
Going there. All right. Okay. Never mind. Stalker. You know, it'd be such a funny. Speaking of April Fools, you mentioned April Fools earlier. April Fools would be so funny if I'm blind. If they had, we're gonna have treasure hunter mole miners, and they made them stalkers.
Yep.
That'd be so great. Just all day long, people just dying, and okay, now I see 2 red dots. I don't know. I have no idea where anything is here. I may die here. Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Some of us may die, but that is a sacrifice you are willing to make.
As long as I'm not the one dying, I'm okay with it.
I feel out of practice. I've been stuck defending basically every raid I've done this week. I've been stuck defending. I've done quite a few raids.
Yeah, I just took off Grenadier because it was too blinding.
Yeah.
And even now, without Grenadier equipped, it's still too blinding.
I defended the drill with a crossbow successfully.
Yes, but you're a weirdo.
Well, and I didn't have electricians. It was surprisingly good. Hat trick is so good for that. It just makes defending really, really great.
I absolutely take your word for it, but
yeah,
you're just a weirdo.
It was stressful though, because you're reloading after every shot. But
I bet it was.
It worked. It worked. But yeah, hat trick is.
Bearing the server, missing hits on ultra speed weapons is worse. Like over 125 fire rate. It's always been terrible.
Huh. I haven't noticed that. I can't say I haven't had it. I haven't noticed it. What I have noticed is the, the slow firing weapons hitting and doing no damage. Where you get the damage
As always.
number, but that has been really bad because I've actually been using a lot of slow fire stuff, like hunting rifle. I've been using the hunting rifle a lot, and I've run into that so many times. It is a tad frustrating.
That's an old bug, though.
Yeah, it's an old bug, and it's been really bad this week. Really, really bad.
Just unlock conductors and electricians. That's a good deal.
Congrats, Angel, congrats. Which way are you going?
Wait, why are you not reloading?
I don't know.
Since when is my Gauss minigun is only 400 capacity? What?
Really? I don't know anything. I haven't been using heavy guns at all, so I haven't heard anything about capacity being different.
It was 650 and now it's 400.
Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
Ow, bastard. Where the hell did he go?
He got deleted by those two before. Oh, eviction notice. Oh, okay. Do we want to?
Yeah, we want to go there. There we go.
After this?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go. We'll go right to eviction notice from here.
If I don't crash the desktop.
And then we'll come back.
I'm crashing the desktop.
Oh, you are? All right. Well, we're gonna do
think so.
anyway. So.
Yep. I feel like I crashed the desktop.
All right, Mister's crashed, so we'll wait to start it. Hopefully everyone waits to start it. Like point blank bats not hitting the target. Yeah. You were where rads were permanently there. That's always fun. All right, so I haven't moved. Kasumi hasn't moved. Okay, so we're good so far.
I can't see shit because even my task manager is not there.
We're gonna hold this for you as long as possible. Nobody move. Are you not able to get it even going again?
No, my task manager is not showing up.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, somebody moved.
That's fine.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah, now we have the countdown to fix it.
That's fine.
We'll wait as long as possible to fix it, or unless somebody doesn't.
Yeah, it's okay.
Did you get it going or not? Because here it still just shows your screen, your frozen game.
I'm frozen. I will be right back in a split second.
All right.
Control Shift Escape. Yeah, the problem is not opening the task manager. The problem is seeing task manager. Jules.
Got you. So you may end up having to like
It was me because the timer was already going. I thought it was me, but I don't think it was.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you back?
I'm back in Windows.
Oh, okay. But you're not back connected to the stream. Well, it has the teddy bear little countdown.
Yeah. Do you have 2 monitors?
Yes.
He's got 3 monitors.
Or 3 monitors? Just whenever you bring up that the task manager, drag it over to a monitor that's not the one your game is on, and then X out of it then whenever you close it out, and it'll always be on that monitor.
I know.
Because the only time it gets stuck on me if it's coming up on the one that the game's on.
Yep, that's true. And that's normally no problem, but I was messing with the system and I was using one screen. So I opened up Task Manager on the one screen. And that's how it got messed up. And we're back. Yes, we're back. I have the spinning wheel of death, yes. Yes, I will leave the team, stupid thing. Make sure always on top is checked. It is. But my screen just goes black. For some reason.
Once you go black.
It will not change. It will not change back. Game freeze has been a problem for quite a while. Yep. It's the same for me. And it's because I have to use borderless windowed instead of full screen.
Oops.
Because if I could use full screen, it wouldn't be an issue. There we go. Come on, send me to eviction notice. You can do it. So what does it mean when we on PlayStation go blue? Isn't it just a crash if we got blue screen on PlayStation?
Firestarter after Firestarter just spawning on top of me here.
Just because you love them.
What was weird, I shot one and another one spawned immediately in that same spot. And then as soon as I shot that second one, another one spawned just in that same spot. It was like I found some portal.
Hello, Bazookovich. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're here. Okay, I'll start tagging again. I was like tagging, I mean, nobody else was shooting them, so and they just kept hitting me. So, but if
Yeah,
you're here
just-
too, I will go back to the tag mode.
Just shoot, just shoot.
I mean, it's worth a lot of XP for. I mean, they're like level 100 and stuff, so it's worth the XP for the scoreboard. Get the hits in. Still have 30 some odd levels.
Yeah, I'm what, like level 8.
8. All right, see, you're almost there. We should be able to get you to level 10 with a few more raids.
Doing great. Gonna drive up to the highest point in Northeast USA.
Cool.
Like altitude high or longitude high?
Or the most marijuana smoked.
Well, I
Per,
don't think
per
that would.
capita.
I don't think that would be in Northeast USA.
Well, yeah, but there's got to be some spot in the Northeast that has the most for the Northeast,
That's true.
right?
Mount Washington. Okay, so altitude high. Cool.
Are we there yet?
Somebody's apparently gonna splatter my brain.
That might be an upgrade.
Hey.
You know, I just can never resist low-hanging fruit.
I mean, there's not much fruit hanging there, but
Another fire starter wants my lunch money.
they must have great aim hitting your brain. I would be impressed if they would manage to hit my brain.
Well, the scopes now have 2 zoom levels, so it's a lot easier.
I don't have any scopes on any weapons.
Even with that, but make sure if you do a scope, well, if you care about that sort of thing, make sure you use a medium or large because there's no zoom with the short scope. Or medium or long, not large, I guess. Medium and long, yeah.
Find using short barrel, single shot, and plasma rifles are better than sniper barrels. I've never liked the sniper barrel. It increases damage a little bit, but it makes it slower plus less ammo. So just having a long align barrel is what I usually go for single shot plasmas. Why are you pinging me?
I don't know who's pinging. I'm
Oh,
not
I know.
pinging.
I know who's pinging.
Oh. Are we there yet? I mean, it used to be if we were short-handed, this event was fun, but there's just too much firepower here. It's not even... I mean, look how much damage the Rad Scrubber's taken. Just, like, nothing.
Grim Reaper sprint is insane. Really?
I've heard that. It's got to be really good for mobbing. Like, for a lot of mobs, it's got to be good. Against, like, a single large target, no.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I have super duper equipped.
Because it's, you know, it's on kill, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's refreshes it gives you back a portion of your AP based on your
Any
luck
kill in VATS
on a
restores AP based on your luck. And that is.
Yeah.
That is.
So you're probably going to get back more than you use, depending on the weapon, if your AP pool is decent.
That's 2. So I need.
Yeah, I use it in my world build, but not the raid. You know.
Yeah, I mean in the raid, there's no reason. Well, actually, that's not true. Like in the raid, you could actually use it if you're defending the drill. It would actually be good.
Yeah.
It's quite humbling logging into my PC account last night and looking at my builds and inventory. I mean,
What builds? What inventory?
if I look at my melee build on this account, it's dreadful. Like legitimately dreadful. Hello, Atomic Punk. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well.
Alright, come on, there's you, and... Nope, the other one's dead already, I think. With 8 people on the server, I'm lucky if I can tag 2 out of 3. There's so much
I
So much
usually only
firepower.
I usually only see 2, not even 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I tagged this one, tagged that one. The other one was just dust.
Dust in the
Dust.
wind.
Yep. Oh, I guess we can start looting. And then the scrapping of the looting. And the noise from the looting.
Do the super mutants feel buffed?
Nothing
really.
feels buffed. Nothing feels buffed.
The only difference
mean-
that I've found so far is that my Gatling plasma was doing less damage.
Yeah, and I heard that from I don't know who it was, but I heard that from someone else when we were raiding. I don't remember who it was.
It's in the defend section is where it felt
Yeah, and
less.
that was the same spot where it was like that. It just felt like they weren't doing any damage with the Gatling plasma.
It was feeling fine everywhere else, but in defend it just felt off.
Yeah. And I can't really say if the miners feel different because the defending I've done has been with weapons that I hadn't defended with before, so I have no comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've defended with the Elder's Mark, and I've defended with the crossbow, with 2 weapons I'd never used in raids before. So
I did hear a lot about the melee, auto melee. It wasn't working anymore.
It's I don't know if it's bad because part of the thing is like you have people that are using, things like the auto axe, but they were using it without perks, right? I mean, I've used it without perks and it was great, and I think that's still the case. But
you only need one perk.
It did take a serious. Who dropped all this loot?
Jules did, or Surfer did. No, this is Surfer's junk.
Yeah, I drop loot everywhere I go.
Okay. No, first, I guess, right?
Right.
But yeah, so the auto axe got its attack speed was cut almost in half, and so that's gonna cause.
Yeah, that's a
some
significant nerf. Yeah.
Yeah, and so when I've seen people in the raids using it, it's obvious that it's not doing much compared to what it was doing before. I mean, it's still probably pretty good. I haven't used one yet, but
It's slow ticks on it now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but
it's definitely not the fast way to take out the Enclave soldiers, though.
No, but I did notice that it wasn't since the last update.
Oh, even before that?
Yeah. Since the last update before the new season, it was already better to use heavies.
I'm just gonna scrap all this stuff so I can get back to the down deep.
Did you notice Bear Arms was no longer a weight reduction perks? I did not know.
Yeah, it's bashing damage, right? I think it's like bonus bash damage or something.
I have no idea. I did not know.
Which is a problem for some people.
I can see that. Damn it. I need a script machine.
Yeah, I decided to stack with it. And
Yeah, but I can't. I would be unable to move. Huh?
no, I mean, I just scrapped everything. I didn't worry about script machine. I scrapped it all.
Oh, yeah, I need some script.
Yeah, and so it's also the sale is going on. So if you're
Yo,
close to
dude.
that,
I
purveyor sale.
Yeah.
I gave him all my legendaries, so he's probably extremely heavy.
Well, I'm only at 700. 636, so it's not that bad. But there was a lot that I could still scrap to learn.
Let's dump some drugs.
That's
here
why I
while I'm
feel
waiting.
fatter in game now. If you don't have weapon weight reduction on your armor, yeah, that makes a big difference. Because the heavies are stupid heavy already. Auto axe, even with incisor, not that great for my Herbie without slugger. Need carny with food buffs to really use it. Yeah, I always have at least some carnivore melee food buff going. Even if it's only 100% extra damage, it's still going. Plus, whenever I use auto melee, I always slot in incisor. Because that makes the biggest difference from what I can tell.
Okay, what do we got here? We've got...
Yeah, I am at 5,500 script.
Oh, my food is all... needs to be redone.
Yeah, 5,500 script. That's definitely
It
enough.
fires very fast, very, very fast. Let's see. Come on.
Okay, why am I still over cucumbered? Oh, because I've got junk on it.
Oh, there we go. That's that.
No, that's not enough. Why am I still this over encumbered?
That.
Because I had the Alt F4 out before I could scrap everything. Right. Hunter's bow. No, thank you.
Let's see how we doing on our foods.
Bowstring Vulcan. No, thank you. Troubleshooter Vulcan. No, thank you. That seems better. Last
I'm
shot.
here. Kasumi's here.
I will be there in 30
Yeah.
seconds.
I was gonna say no rush as long as you're here in under a minute. Take your time.
Don't forget your new 8 box. Nope, I did not forget. It saved me only 400 weight without perks.
Yeah, I wish the serums would go in there. I know some people want also. I mean, baubles and magazines would be nice. That's never going to happen just because of all the duped stuff out there. There's
Yeah,
no
the
way
8
they're
boxes
gonna allow that.
Yeah, the 8 box is player only, just like the freezer and the scrap box. There's no. It's instance. Nobody else can look into it,
Right.
so there's no need to lock it.
Oh, I just got an event reward from eviction notice.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Timely. Now we just need our food box.
Yep. Non-spoiling food box. Unlimited non-spoiling food box.
I love when it shows that it doesn't show me as in the raid.
Hey,
Like
hurry
everyone
up
on my
and-
team is in the raid, but I'm not in the raid.
Hurry up and join in the raid, Wiggle. Sheesh.
Yeah. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're on the crystal situation. Well, I know someone's right behind me, so.
Kasumi's right on your tail and Surfer's not far
Sumi
behind.
and Surfer's back there. Okay.
And I'm running into the room with the 3 dudes now.
Rob their own stash. Cracks you up every time. Well, that's funny. I had a comment. I mean, not robbed, but that reminds me. So I had a comment on, I don't know, something. And where someone was talking about how, and it wasn't even a fishing video, but they were commenting how fishing is, Bethesda is conning them. And they just ranted on about you have to have Fallout first to get the super bait, and you can't catch anything without super bait, and on and on and on. And they kept saying they conned and they conned. I'm like, what is the con? what are they talking about? They just like this insane thing of Bethesda's conning us. Like, okay.
Oh, yes, they are.
I know I got tricked into it. You had to fish. It's mandatory.
I mean, they con you in believing that stuff that you buy for Adams is a good price.
Yeah.
And that's about
Someone's
it.
already up here. I'm gonna go around to the other. I want a room with privacy. There we go.
Come on, you little bugger.
Con or scam is the new. I don't like the pricing. But the thing is, like none of it even made any sense. It was like, okay, but you don't. I mean, like a lot of it was based on things that aren't even true. Like you can't catch an axolotl without super bait. Like that's not true.
Oh, they
You
cannot
can't get
catch it.
you can't get super bait without Fallout first. That's not true. I mean, it was just a bunch of stuff that wasn't true.
Guess I'm rusty.
Guess you're rusty. Yeah. They got baited. Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be fine. I mean, you can be as rusty as I am. Okay, we're done.
We're done. Good job.
I need to open up the race. There we go.
So that thing about the pathing, I saw a comment about that. There's like nothing in the files at all about the pathing that would, you know how when you know, like some of the times they'll hone in on you if you're up high. Sometimes it won't. but sometimes it'll mess up the pathing. There's nothing that the day miners have found that would indicate that it should do that.
That is true.
Yeah.
The evidence,
But it's
however,
it still does it. Like, I mean, there was, I mean, it wasn't a denial that it doesn't happen. It's like there's nothing that suggests that should be the behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a line of sight, and then just
Well, and it's random because sometimes it's that way. I mean, sometimes a mole miner will lock on somebody who's up high, and other times it won't.
Yeah,
and
but
sometimes the pathing is fine. And
I feel like it's a line of sight aggro thing. So if they don't have any
they see
aggro,
you.
if there's no aggro, so they don't go, they're not focused on anybody, then the line of sight will just take priority, and then we'll go for that one.
Yeah.
And then if somebody takes any damage or does any damage, it will take aggro, and then they will focus on him. But since you cannot do much damage in this stage, there's no aggro,
Right.
so they will focus on you regardless. And there's one more thing after these two.
I'm just here. I'm letting you drive this bus.
Oh, there's a Mirelurk there.
I see it. I'm just trying not to die. That's my goal.
There we go.
Well, it was crazy, Derek, is the fact that the people that get upset about fishing, like, fishing is a closed loop, right? So if you don't want to fish, don't. Like, it's not going to affect any other part of the game. So, like, it's not like it's a thing that you need to do really for, I mean, the only thing fishing does for you, it lets you fish better. I mean, fishing lets you upgrade fishing, and that's all that, I mean, it has nothing to do with the rest of the game. So if you don't like fishing,
Then don't
it's
do
not
fishing.
like raids, right? Where you can't get 4-star mods or you can't get Vulcan power armor. Like, the fishing literally gives you nothing that isn't related to fishing, other than maybe like a camp plushie or something that, you know, whatever.
I didn't get rewards.
Leave and come back.
Yeah, I need a.
You need to leave the
I
raid.
need
and
a
come
rat.
back.
I need a rat away though. If somebody could hook me up with one or two.
Yeah, I can. Where are you? Oh, you're there.
Right
Yeah, you need to
away.
leave the, because you won't get rewards here either. Because that.
Yeah, that's.
I got rataways on the platform here.
All right. So just go out, come back, and we'll pull you in when you're in.
Just do thumbs up when you're loaded in.
Or he can just talk because he's in Discord.
Yeah, I know, but that's just the easiest. No, enemies will run away from you if you're on top of a hill trying to path to you. It's almost predictable how NPC pathing works. That's true.
Yeah. You enjoy the fishing. I mean, I like it sometimes. I haven't done much. I mean, once I got all the glowing, because that was the last challenge I needed on this one, I really haven't done much other than the axolotl. That was the first fishing I'd done in a few weeks. So, I mean, I don't mind it. It's just like, it's a closed loop. Like, it doesn't attach to anything else. And so it's really like, once you, I mean, it's not really a good legendary farm. It's so slow for that, you know, I'd rather, well, I mean, I guess it's a relaxing way to do it, but you can and you don't have to use ammo, but I mean, there's just so many ways to get legendaries and stuff anymore that, yeah, it's not, which is probably good that it's not attached to things. You're ready? All right. I mean, it's probably good that it's not attached to things, given how some people are just like so anti-fishing.
People will be salty about everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my AP is not keeping up with.
No. Well, and mine isn't either, just because this thing is, it shoots so, I mean, I have conductors too, but the fire rate is just outpacing the, where's the, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, this thing is doing no damage. 44 per hit. That's not good.
Yeah, you probably should switch to something else.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay, so
after.
the plasma is no longer interesting to use.
Pineapple under the sea. Oh, cool. Should we call you SpongeBob? It says home, right? Pineapple under the sea.
Yep. Live in a pineapple under the sea.
Where's the... Oh, there it is.
Just to the left of it. I'm dead.
Well, don't do that.
What are people thinking about random flux plans? Go to harvest cranberries and halve our flux instead.
I've heard that. I haven't farmed anything, but I've heard that that's a thing.
Oh, I got a conductor's box mod.
Oh, I got a limit breaking.
I've not seen it yet, but I've heard about it in Wiggles chat.
I mean, there's weird stuff going on, like with uranium fever. A lot of mole miners will spawn in that have the white health bar, so you can't VATS them, and it's really frustrating because they'll still attack you. I'm just gonna run back in. I actually had this thought. I wonder if you attack them with a medic's weapon, since they're not aggro. I mean, since they're not with a red health bar. I wonder if a medic's weapon would even do damage to them, or if it would treat them like a friendly. Told your son to watch my bow video. He's loving it so far. Oh, nice. I'm glad he's loving it. I'm loving the bow. That's my the compound bow, or the crossbow, is my favorite weapon right now. It's so much fun. And I haven't even taken it to events. I'm just like running around just killing things just because it's fun. Which sounds psychotic, but it's not.
He's just
killing things because it's fun. What does the psychopath say? Let's see. Throwing knives, though. Today I decided to mess around a little with throwing knives. I mean, I did on the PTS, but yeah, it's so much fun. It's just all of it. I decided I'm going to put throwing knives on the meat grinder character. If I can't have a stealth rifle, I'm going to have a stealth throwing knives.
That would work.
Yeah, it should. It should. I mean, they level with the player, so we should see. I'm gonna check my. Let's see where
I need to do food buffs and lunch boxes, but I don't have any
lunch
boxes.
boxes are gonna expire as well. So yeah.
But I need to do my food buffs. So it's gonna be a minute.
My food buffs are good. Yeah, I just did them, but yeah.
Only takes 4 hours to do the food buffs.
I'm gonna do lunch boxes.
I'm gonna use my canned tasty squirrels too. They're too heavy. Yeah,
that the crossbow video, for the most part, I'm not getting salt on it. People are just like, yeah, it's so much fun, and it's crazy. Not just that, but I'm here, like I go to events and I hear arrows constantly. Just so many people are using bows in general. It's like the new.
That's funny.
The new meta. It's so strong. Like they're so strong with hat trick. I mean, hat trick is crazy. A lot of comments were, I think it's going to get nerfed. It's going to get nerfed. It's going to get nerfed.
It'll be fine.
I don't know that that's the case. Like maybe, I mean, who knows?
It might get nerfed, but still, it'll still be fine.
The thing is, like, I don't know how they're going to nerf it. Like, if you're, I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but if they were, like, how? Like, what would the nerf be?
60% damage after the first bounce.
But if you do too much, then it becomes a useless perk. And it's kind of like the same issue with conductors, right? I mean, I said that when conductors was new. I'm like, there's no way you're going to tune this. It's either going to be too weak or too strong. Like you're not going to find a perfect balance for it. And I stand by that still. They haven't found a perfect balance for conductors. So
they have not.
I don't think that's any different. Just let me know when you're done buffing.
I'm done.
Okay.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Did I really see? Yep. I need to mod this.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I was just using regular throwing knives. I was going to do the meat cleavers, but they weigh twice as much as the throwing knives, and they don't do twice the damage. And the throwing knives do, well, they're really good. Jeez. Goodbye, shields. Goodbye,
Holy shit, my Gatling laser is doing a lot of damage.
I'm getting like 6,000 on crits, so there's some buffs going on.
2,200 on crits. For me, that's a lot.
Between 4,000 and 6,000.
But
my scanner's nice.
My Gatling laser is doing more damage than my Gatling plasma.
Oh wow!
Well, I'm sharing deal sealer, so that's 20.
Oh, okay. So the crippled limb is gonna that'll be an extra. What is it?
And he's on fire there too.
Oh, and fire. Okay, so what's the deal sealer? Is it 10% per?
Impairment.
In 10%. Okay, and I had take one for the team, and I had follow through. Although I don't know if that was counting, but yeah.
That was quick. That was quick. Yes.
Yeah, the bonuses are kind of there.
They said they're gonna add cryo to the impairment list and maybe something else too.
All
so
right.
It has potential to get even better.
Yeah, although cryo doesn't have a. I don't know. I mean, I guess the freezing, the slow effect would. I guess that counts because it doesn't have a dot. But yeah, it'd be nice if it did.
Doesn't cryo? Yeah, cryo has a dot, but it's only the slowdown, not a damage.
Yeah, it's not like a damage, so that would be a SOT.
Yeah.
Not a dot. A slow over
An
time.
EOT, effect over time.
Yeah.
As long as it's an impairment.
Yeah, as
And
long
it's
as
being
it's
impaired.
impairment, right? I'll have to take this from you.
Yeah, I did a different option with my Elder's Mark. I stayed furious and am using the quick hands for my bullet stacks, and it proc twice on that fight, so I got up to 10 stacks.
Oh, nice, nice.
Only thing that doesn't count is freezing, I think. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's poison, fire, cripple, and poison, fire, cripple. Oh, and bleed. I think those are the ones. So hungry and thirsty don't count. Yeah, one way to deal with the serums is just eat them. If they're ones I'm already using, I might as well. I just don't want to. Problem with that is it would be easy to take the wrong one and end up with something I don't want.
That's where I mess up. That's why
I've done that.
That's why I kept dumping my herbivore serums and stuff like that.
Yeah, I said that because I almost just took a herbivore.
Okay,
we went from 400 now 300, and you have your bus. You're trying to figure out what. Oh.
And it looks like they didn't fix Twisted Muscles either, like it was supposed to.
Were you running?
Denmark says Wiggle Pops are grounded.
Yeah. No, I was looking at it grounded when I said that though. Kasumi, were you running? What was the perk you were talking about earlier? Bear arms. Is that the one?
But she went just now from.
Oh, just now.
I'm guessing at least.
Oh, they're overweight. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's overweight. Could have been. Could you have had like? Well, that's 100 weight though. That's a lot to just have go away. Are you out of nerd rage, Kasumi? Is that what's going on? Were you like?
No,
you low
she
health
wasn't
and now you're
bloodied.
full health?
No, she was full health already.
She was full health already. Oh, I don't know. Then I'm out of it.
Drop all your basic repair kits.
Yep.
Oh
that'll
yeah,
make a
repair
difference.
kits. Yeah, but that would affect how much you have. Rad Ant Lager. Yeah, but that's a good idea. I'll drop my basic repair kits here. That's 2 pounds of weight I don't need. Check my armor. That's something I've heard too, is the armor's getting shredded a lot more in the raids. I haven't noticed that, but that's the thing I've heard. Oh, we're not a raid team. It's fine. I'd rather have the XP unless somebody really wants me to change it.
Yeah, I've got plenty of repair kits.
Yeah. I'd rather have the XP until I have 30 levels to go. Oh, the stat lock bug. Yeah, I've heard about the stat lock bug. I don't really use that machine for.
I have not experienced
changing loadouts. So I've never experienced it. I don't quite understand it.
I've never experienced it because I never use the machine.
Yeah, so I don't. I mean, I use it, but I use it just to move perks around. I don't actually use it to switch loadouts.
I never use it. Period. Doesn't matter what.
I use it all the time because I'm always tinkering.
Yeah, but I use it to fully reset an entire build, maybe, but that's like once a year.
You know, something I wish they added to that was being able to copy a build, because it really sucks if I want to do a new build that's like just slightly different than what I have, and I have to start over from with everything at zero. It'd be nice if I could just like blueprint the build this other build, because I just want to change maybe 4 or 5 of the perks, not everything.
Would be helpful.
Well,
yeah,
they had that interview that I'm excited about where they were saying that they were going to take away the perk coin costs of the legendaries and let us add it to the loadout machine.
Yeah, eventually.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, that's going to happen sometime. They've been talking about that in the Discord. It's been mentioned a time or two. But yeah, that's who knows when. They have like this to-do list that's a million. When I stuck you on yielding carry weight, then finally went full health weight. Maybe.
Do you have a backpack normally and now you don't?
You switch perks to P-build. All right.
See if that comes to pass, Wiggle. You can.
If you want, you can also use. You can also just defend, and I will run. So we can die quicker.
You'll be able to swap your infiltrator card in and out.
Fuel drilling suspended.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't.
For the raid.
I don't need to. I have. No, I mean, that was one of the reasons I switched to the build I have, is I wanted to run a leaner build where I wasn't using so many perks. I mean, perk bloat is just... I get tired of having to need like 4 or 5 legendary specials. So that was kind of, I took it as like a challenge, because usually what happens is you can get at least I can get like 95% of the way there with 3 legendaries, and then I'm just tacking on extra perks just to give me that extra 1% or 2%. It's just not, yeah.
Parker's in the alleyway there.
I don't know. I'm locked in. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, this one back here. I hear him. I hate when I see him. He goes around. Oh, there he is. Goes around a corner. It was the corner that I wanted to go through. But yeah, I mean, there's not really any... The problem is the perks I want to add would be in specials that are already full. So if I could have more strength points when I'm already using, all of them, or more agility, but it's just like, so that's kind of the issue for me, is even if I could take more points, there aren't in specials that I want to use.
I want to have
more
20 points available and not 15. That's my issue.
I kind of like the restriction. I think that is kind of an issue where it's like too free and easy to.
Yeah, I see why they do it.
Everything.
But I want 20 strength, so I can use more strength perks.
Or carry weight. Yeah, no, jeez.
Oh, I
this
see.
is like Stalker Alley here.
Yeah, now
he wants more perks available.
We're maxed at 15 now, and I want 20 or 25.
Did the easy ones not spawn, or they get snagged already?
I don't know. We only need one more.
First one.
I was gonna grab one. This one's being guarded by a stalker. Ooh, ah! And then the stalker circled around behind me. Perk converter. Well, it'd be nice if we could just convert stuff to perk coins, right? Directly. Convert level ups to perk coins.
Would be great. There we go.
But not having legendary perks included in the loadout manager just is so frustrating sometimes.
Yep. Does that not? Does the perk loadout stuff mod work better for that?
I don't know. I've never used the mod.
Jules,
I don't know if it actually does that or not. I mean, the fact that it costs perk coins is annoying, but
yeah, but I know Jules uses the
loadout manager. Yeah,
loadout manager.
I've heard the loadout manager is really good, but
well, maybe he knows if it also does anything with.
Well, and it's so funny. In typical Bethesda fashion, people ask for a thing and they give an implementation that's not what people actually. Because people wanted to be able to do it on the fly, like the loadout manager. So they give you something that you actually have to go back to your camp for. So
yeah, but that's how they always do it.
I mean, it's still better than
almost
how it
there,
used to be, but
almost there, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, the way it used to be was horrid. So it's way better than that. But
it's better, but still.
It's just, come on,
Oh, do you still need the script extender update? Okay.
Oh yeah, SFE it hasn't been updated since like July or something. I saw someone post that. They're like, update already, update. Where are we at with everything? I think everything's still good. Probably. All right.
Still need the tapping foot emote. Take that flux for Angel. Angel, what flux do you need?
Updated to yeah, for SFE, that's the mod. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the script extender, right?
Yeah.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated.
Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel detected. Command center compromised. System detects insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocol. Stand by.
Bye, Lynx. Yeesh. I'll take all of it. And they say I'm greedy.
Come on.
Ah, that was like instant. It was like
Bruisers. I got another 4-star mod, at least.
shooting a ghoul. Some felt more
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. That was good.
Not greedy, needy.
Not greedy, but
Quad
needy.
short level action. Wiggle wiggle.
What?
Quad short level action.
What about it?
If you want it.
No. I mean, I'll script it if you don't want it. I'll gladly turn it into scrap.
No.
But no. Some people love those quad lever actions.
I need fusion
I don't
cores.
understand those people. You need fusion cores?
Yeah, I've got fusion cores, but I need fusion cores.
Like, do you need them or you'll just take them?
No, I need to farm them for myself. I'm not in need.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can give you some if you're.
Oh no, I've got like 100 in my stash. I'm not in
Oh,
need.
okay.
Oh, we're all here already. Okay.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated.
It's already here. This is my room. I reserved it. Someone's actually in my room already. I need to complain to management. Let's see.
Good man.
Have any plans that I can drop?
Oh, he's almost dead already. Come on. Miss me. Bye. Done. 56 seconds. That's how you do it.
Nice. Vulcan optimized bracers. Vulcan helmet. Vulcan. Jeez, I've got a lot of Vulcan plans for this run. Jeez. Resolve breaker. Lickety split. All these untradeable things. Like, I'm glad oh, flatliner. I'm glad I keep
Drill
getting them.
fist, Enclave Epsilon, Enclave
I got
Epsilon.
2 drill fist plans. I got a trophy. I got 2 canteen backpack mods. Holy cow. Why is this stuff still dropping?
Hello, V. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Wait. Oh, I don't have Team Medic equipped. That's not good. I'm so used to having Team Medic equipped, and now I don't have it. It's weird.
You don't have it equipped?
Yeah. I do not.
Why not?
Yeah, that's a good question. Probably because I kicked it off in favor of
Something else.
fast or travel agent.
That's a cool. That is a good perk.
Yeah,
If I had more,
it's
if I had
a
more
lifesaver.
charisma, that would be one I would want to use.
I should just take off friendly fire and put in Team Medic. I'm not using flame stuff to heal anybody.
Yeah, and I just carry a medic's thirst zapper for that.
Yeah, I have a one.
It weighs
one of
nothing,
those.
no ammo.
It's a lot of fun to have that. And there's still
Yeah.
something alive other than the 2 death claws, and I don't see it.
Yeah, I can tell. I don't know what it is.
Hey, don't knock me off the ledge,
Ow.
bastard. Oh, there's a
Oh, I
miner.
hear it.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it.
Hostile presence
Good job.
nullified.
Huzzah!
Lockdown measures.
Max caps. Yes. I know. Geronimo. It's almost Wiggle's bedtime.
It's Saturday. I can stay up late. I got permission.
You dare?
I'm here.
I mean, you dare, as in D-A-R-E.
Sure.
Let's see. How many fusion cores do I have? 105. Oh, I'm okay. 105 fusion cores. Yeah, it should be enough.
All right, let me see. I think my food is just like given
Almost
up
out. Yep.
Yeah, my scorched beast brain. I'll just refresh that, and then I'm good.
This
All right.
particular part of raids has been a bit not buggy per se. Like Death Cross just keep getting stuck in the rooms on the bottom. Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, and I mean, I run in a couple days, but like all the ones I've run this week, it's been quite a few. I've had not really any issues.
That happens when people don't stay on the upper platform. If people go down below when they're kiting the stalker, but just trying to fetch the creatures, that's when they bug out. So just don't go below. Just let them come to you. Stay up top.
Oh wait, I can't say it. No, I did have an issue. So I did one, and the stalker actually got stuck.
Yeah, stalker's getting stuck is normal.
Not coming out, but it was just like going around the room, and it went under the stairs, and it just got stuck.
Yeah, that happened.
And yeah, I sacrificed myself. I ran into it, intentionally dying, hoping that would unstick it.
No, it don't.
It eventually unstuck. I don't know if that was why, but it did eventually unstick. Wow.
Thanks for the fight. It's because we ran into it a bunch of times in a row, but I figured out why that was happening.
My health is... Oops, one bullet.
Ow. I'm doing -3 damage. How the hell am I doing -3 damage?
-3 damage. That's not a lot.
I'm more curious how I'm doing that.
You're crossing the streams.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Weird. Reload today would be nice. Thank you. Yeesh. Bastard.
Huzzah. Huzzah. Yeah, I probably have another 1 or 2 in me.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Yep. It doesn't seem right at all.
What doesn't?
And minus
the
the
minus.
damage.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right at all.
It's just odd.
Seems less suboptimal.
I mean, I don't want to be healing the snake, but apparently I am.
Yeah. Oh, Kasumi's out. Do we have any replacements?
Thanks for the raids, guys.
Spot
Wow.
open. I don't know if that other team's running as well.
I have no idea.
We can
Thank
do.
you for
That's a
jumping
full
in, Kasumi.
team. Oh, she's on that. She left. Oh, she's on their team. Oh, okay. Do we have? Oh, Jules. Yeah, of course.
Hop out so somebody else can
Jules
join.
wanted to. He wanted to learn. He wanted to do his first raid.
Uh-huh. This level 2000 character first rate.
Yeah. I bet there's level 2000 characters that haven't touched the raids.
Oh, I am sure.
there.
But it's not Jules.
They're like, I haven't launched a nuke yet. It's yeah.
I'm sure there are, but I can guarantee you Jules is not among that list.
Yeah, it's. I talked about this a little bit on my stream, but yeah, I'm like so spoiled when it comes to
Yeah, your teammates.
running raids with people that it's like when I do with, because I had some frustrations this week. But teams that were fine, I mean, they were fine, but yeah, there was just some things that were not fine. Did one raid where I was defending, and everyone died. We needed one canister.
Oh,
one
shit.
canister. And of course, the people that died had started off by taking all of the easy canisters.
Obviously.
So when the drill just melted, and the drill was like full, like it was set, and then, but there's no way, like and plus if you have to run in there, you don't know what they've already gathered, so you're never going to check in the right
just
place.
blind running, yeah.
Yeah, it was super frustrating. And I was only defending because they had failed to defend and stay alive before that, so I'm just like, okay.
Sounds like a great team.
It was just frustrating. That's all. It was just frustrating. Because they were not newbies. That is why it was frustrating.
No, don't shoot me. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe.
Reload,
Now over.
please. Thank
Security
you.
Well, now I'm over encumbered for
Take shelter
reasons.
immediately.
Intelligence box marked.
I may have to drop
Aristocrat
some
ultraside Gatling laser. That's great. Oh, we
I
didn't
got
even.
that. Oh, Valkyrie. All right, I'm gonna have to just drop some serums. I think I just have too many.
I just ate a bunch of them.
Well, I did eat some of them, but let's see here. Healing factor.
Magazine's still going. Do we still have a bubble?
Trail reaction. Oh
do
yeah,
not.
no, I have 9 herd mentality serums. Oh no, 9. Never mind. I saw the 9 under the wrong thing. A couple of those.
Oh, I've
that
got
one,
10 eagle eyes and 10
couple
empath.
of those. Yeah, and I've got like a lot of like 40 frag grenades. What is that? Oh, that's from there we
Eviction
go.
notice.
That's a lot of weight. Yeah, I should have gone and sold stuff before coming here. Oh well.
126 normal stim packs, 110
I'm ready.
supers.
Low fuel, drilling suspended.
I'll try not to die this time like an utter failure. Okay, and I almost start off by running directly into a mole miner, so good job, me.
I thought you were. You just said you weren't going to die.
Well, that was the plan. Come on. Come on, jerk. Yeah, sometimes it's a struggle. You like spend half an hour just getting that first canister.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't ran for canisters in a very long time.
Yeah.
There's a reason I defend. And it's not because I'm the best at defending. It's I'm better in defending than I am in running for canisters.
I mean, you do a good job. Like the drill generally doesn't take much in the way of damage. So I mean,
Usually I'm okay. But
the goal is to get keep the drill from failing before
yeah, like I said, usually I do a good enough job.
Yeah. I mean, let's put it this way. I've seen a lot of defenders, and you're not below average. Let's put it that way.
Oh no, I can manage. I'm okay.
You're well in the upper echelon when it comes to the average.
I know I'm good enough, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm happy with good enough.
Yeah. Okay. All of the what am I doing? Oh, jeez, I'm stupid. Is what I'm doing. I'm going to a spot that I know has already been cleaned out. Okay. I suck at this.
No comment.
Can I get this? No, that one's already been taken. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, now I'm just running through the tunnels just because I'm running through the tunnels for no reason.
Wiggle out here doing some cardio.
That's exactly what's happening. My character's just doing cardio. Yes. I'm glad I could contribute one canister to this.
That didn't sound like good cardio to me.
No, there's 2 of them. How do? I'm so terrible at this.
Yeah, if you sound like that when you're doing cardio, you're doing it wrong.
There's okay. I'm just here to run from stalkers. That's all. That's my purpose for. Is it the raison d'etre? That's me.
What's that?
It's like your reason for. Oh, I don't even need to do it now because.
Jules died.
But how could you, Jules? How could he possibly die? I had all the stalkers on me. I got the
Don't
last one.
stop moving,
think.
baby. All the time it's going crazy. Wiggle, wiggle. Quick,
Man,
wiggle, wiggle.
that was exciting. That's great.
Why are all
Why
the
are all the
stalkers on the track?
track? Because they kept coming after me. I don't know. It
Wiggle,
was crazy.
Wiggle kited them there so that they could annoy you. That's
one of those cases where it would have been great if you were able to like switch your camera to what I was seeing during that thing, because it would have been.
Yeah, we need to
really
set up multi-stream at some point.
Yeah.
So we can...
Supposedly that's a thing you can do.
Yeah, I know, and it's not
Except
even that hard.
Except for your stream time isn't like I wouldn't necessarily want to stream.
True, but it's still we could like jump on. I can jump on and have you on the screen. And...
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want that either. Like if they want to have my screen, that's great. I don't necessarily want to be on visible.
I know.
I mean, I've got my hair up in a bun. I've got face cream all over my face. Cucumbers on my eyes.
Yeah, we can do it more nukes.
If you want to do a nuke, go ahead. No one will stop you. Well, I won't stop you. Somebody might. I won't.
The robots will try.
Robots be like, hey, man, get out of here. Okay. I mean, honestly, I sometimes wonder if I should even be on mic at this time of the... Because the brain is kind of just, running on empty.
What now?
Exactly.
There we go.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel detected. Command
Not me, you
compromised.
dinkus.
System detects insufficient countermeasures.
I'm not indestructible
Security
in this current
protocol.
setup.
Stand by.
Bye. Yeah, he gets wrecked. Jet B's gonna get opened.
He's sinking down. He's going lower. It's so bright.
Reload. Oh, that was just in time.
Sawbones. I've gotten quite a few 4-star mods.
Not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Junkie's Western Revolver with crit damage and reload speed.
I'm saving up so I can get a big pile of them to scrap and try and learn something.
Only it wasn't a revolver. Or Junkies.
La 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 la.
Tactical cold shoulder. And now we got Jules, so I don't have to kite.
Right?
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist.
What are
until
you-
hostile presence is removed.
Seriously?
What
You
happened?
bastard, he came after me.
Oh. How dare he? Funnel cake. Okay, let's see here. Canned meats. Oh, canned meats do run out. So tasty squirrel stew.
You done.
is-
44 seconds.
All right.
Hey. What you want? Project Paradise. Yeah.
Project Paradise.
Ow. Let's see. If you... Friendly fire. Friendly fire at rank. Put that at rank 2 and put...
I'm crouched. They
better.
can't see me. Isn't that how that works?
It should.
I think they see me.
Can't touch this. No, 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 no. RNG drives me nuts. I cannot for the life of me get rangers or learn anything. Still basic mods I haven't learned. Yep.
It's been a while since I've seen a Rangers.
I don't get rangers much. I might have a couple in my stash, but it's been a while.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't learned any mod in a while. I went through 10K script or Thursday for just because I have like three 3 stars I'm still looking for. Didn't pick up anything after all that. It's a lot of clicking.
Yep.
Wish there was like a bulk, just like sell me 200 armor pieces or whatever. Oh, crystal shards. Process Bethesda. Oh, that's like a bunch of bags stacked on top of each other.
There we go. And there's an... Oh, wait. Yep,
What happened?
there we go. Now we got it.
No, there's still something.
Yeah, the rat toad.
Hostile presence
There we go.
notified. Lifting lockdown measures.
You're welcome. I got a through hikers mod.
Learn more mods from 1 stars than anything. Hardly ever learn anything from scripting 3 stars.
Most of my learning came from 3 stars because that's all I did was like when it first came out was just grind everything and I would buy 3-star. I tried buying 1 stars, but it's so much clicking to try and buy 1 stars because they're so cheap.
Yeah, but I just went for the
eventually
3
just gave
stars
up.
because it's easiest.
Yeah, same. And then it's like this is so much less clicking, and then eventually it gets to the point where you're down to just like the 3 stars obviously are the hardest to learn, which is why that's as well. The 4
Odd
stars, I guess,
explosive
are the
35
hardest.
pepper shaker. Nice.
Oh, that's a good one. QE 35, yeah, that's good. That'll rock. That'll be stormy.
Yep.
Storm of the bullets.
Apparently my F key is sticking.
Yeah, this was a good update for the pepper shaker.
And K didn't learn one thing. It's crazy. Yep. What's with the pepper shaker?
It was a good update for the pepper shaker.
Oh, okay.
Bullet storm is fantastic for the pepper shaker.
I'll take your word for it.
It builds stacks so quickly. Well, I mean, it's 8. Every shot is 8 ammo spent, so it takes 4 shots to build 1 stack of bullet storm.
Okay. That's not bad.
So no, yeah, it's quite good. Seeing some good numbers here. I think the snake must have got its health buffed a little bit.
Yeah.
Looking for there we go. Oh,
I pinged it so you could...
I know I was aiming at it, but VATS kept locking on to other things.
Like, I pinged it so even you can see it. And we have to reload. Pepper shaker's actually good now. Well, that's surprising.
AP's not coming back. Why is my AP not coming back?
Mm.
Who took it?
Jules did.
Booyah.
Nice and quick. Nice and quick. How far is the nuke coming, Kasumi?
Yep, how far? If it's coming. I'll be very patient. You have 30 seconds. Bug with 2-shot explosives, not quad. Oh yeah, TSE. Some sort of something. Yeah, I don't know. Am I going back in or not? I'm not sure because I don't know. Is Kasumi in a?
I don't know. That's why
I don't see anyone in a silo, although she could be sneaking.
But that's why I asked.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's our answer. I like. See, I gave her 30 seconds, and she
Nuclear
delivered.
imminent.
she delivered. Yeah, good job.
Please exit the area at your earliest.
10 points for Hufflepuff.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So I'm gonna go sell some stuff while I'm at it.
I need to buy some stuff because I'm maxed. Which is annoying as hell.
I assume that was the queen.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah,
Sumi knows what she's doing. Yep,
she knows what
does.
she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. She's been doing it for quite a while now.
Put the script in the thingy.
Let's see.
And this in the thingy. All right. That's a lot of flux there. Mr. Rich Flux.
No, this is my low flux character.
Oh, got you.
That's why she's the Empress, exactly.
XP.
Oh, let's turn in some gold. I need to go buy perfect bubblegum, it seems. Figured out what was wrong with my carry weight. Ew. What was wrong? 'Cause I'm curious.
I am too. Ooh, a treasure map just laying here on the ground.
That's nice.
There's like all kinds of junk all over here. Someone's been littering into your server.
Wasn't me. I'm innocent. Good day, sir. Probably Jules.
Armor and kit for your next expedition.
Apparently, I accidentally took herbivore serum, but I'm already carnivore, so it cancelled out my buffs. Yup, that'll do it. That'll mess up everything.
Reset the mutations.
Yup. Need some serums, or you got everything? Scorched earth, but I'm still buying stuff.
All right, time to bring out my big gun here. Not that one. Oh, I got 10,900 with a crit.
Nice.
With a pipe gun. Pipe bolt action.
I'll take some. This tune can't craft any. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'll dump a bunch in a bit.
I saved you.
I'm still loading into the queen.
Oh.
There we go.
Queen's got almost most of their health left.
Yeah, it should be fine. We can just find it. There we go.
So like the camp building where it's easy to make stuff floating now, is it easy to make your tents floating now too?
No, the tent floating in the tree has always been a thing.
I just meant like floating in general.
No, the tent still needs a platform to stand on. You can put it in trees, which is funny as hell.
Why am I not taking any? It's so weird. Wonder why I'm not taking rads.
From what? In general, or
Just from the queen. Like I should be taking small amounts of rad. Oh, now I am. I mean, I don't have what rads anymore, so like I should be taking some amount. $11,000. Even free aim is pretty good. 7,900 with the free aim shot on the.
Ow. Bastard.
It's an ant. I got it for you.
Woohoo. Thank you very much. Another 5.56 LMG receiver.
Nice.
I hear
Lamont, black powder, something or other.
another Mega Slot. Goodbye, Mr. Mega Slot.
Oh, it took no damage. That's good.
What are you? A 1-star. Come over here, you bastard.
All right, now things aren't taking damage. I'm hitting them. Damage is coming up. Their health bars just give me the finger.
Well, that's not very nice.
No,
I got
there's another
plan
thing that
Prime
died.
LMG 45 receiver plan. Any good? It's a new one.
It's one of the new ones. There's two new ones. There's a Prime 45 and a Prime 556.
So that's
And they'll just keep dropping just over and over again.
they're new. So there's that.
Yeah. I'm over encumbered.
How did that happen?
Picked up too much stuff.
I couldn't imagine.
You're blocking the scrap box.
No, I'm not. Ultraside cooling vent is useless, right? Finally adding new mods for old weapons, yes. But sadly, new prime plans now that ammo is a PETA to craft, typical Bethesda. Sounds about right. Okay, so
Let's go spend some stuff.
what gives me... Ah, there we go. Tesla coil capacitor is 400. Tesla coil dynamo is more. So
Hey, you want Tesla? Are you running Tesla or no? Or what are you
Uh,
running?
I'm running capacitor, Tesla coil capacitor.
Let's see.
and Tesla-
What's the
Tesla coil dynamo gives me slower reload speed,
ammo
but more ammo
capacity?
capacity.
I think you want the capacitors. Even though the ammo is less, I think that's what you
Yeah,
want.
but it gives a little bit more damage. It's minus... If I switch to the dynamo, it's -2 ballistic, -11 energy. But it gives me
Got you.
200 more rounds.
Okay.
1 dynamo. Okay. If you say so, I will take your word for it, because you
You
know
want
I
dynamo?
will.
All right, there you go.
Oh, if you put standard barrel. No. Maybe we'll keep a penta barrel, that's
Is
fine.
this?
I need to put
How we doing
conductors
here?
on. Reload, skill
Don't need
DPS.
that. Don't need that. Okay.
Does the bots on Parade Enclave event also drop Enclave box mods? I
Yes.
do not know. It should.
All three of them: Bots on Parade, Real Blast, and Drop Connection. I'll have a 10% chance.
You can do try. Gives me a little bit more ballistic damage, less fire rate, more range, more accuracy.
It's hard getting used to not just automatically selling chems now.
Got a box mod the first 6 Enclave events I did, and then none. Well, that's not helpful.
Oh wow! I got one from the first one, and then I hadn't got any. I haven't done that many though.
Well, I've done the one, and I got a box mod thingy.
Yeah, that's how they get you. They trick you into giving you the first one, and then.
And then
it.
you're just SOL.
They cut you off. Oh, I can
Oh.
sell the Prime Light Machine Gun 5.56 receiver. Apparently, what is it? What is it worth? 59. I'll hold on to it in case someone needs one, but they seem to drop pretty easily.
And Talents, you don't want it, but I'm gonna drop it anyway. Boss on parade now. Are we raiding? Are we raiding?
I can do one more if you want to do one more.
Yeah,
right
we
now?
can do one more. Yep.
All right, hang on. Let me. We'll go in there and then we'll worry about the
How's my buffs doing?
food.
Yeah, I got 14 minutes on my hour buffs. Yay, thanks. You're welcome. Saves me some weight, so I'm happy. Plus, you got some spares for if you mess up again.
What did you give her? Serums?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 for most.
Oh, I'm gonna drop some right here by the raid, Kasumi, whether you want them or not. I mean, if you want them, I'm gonna drop some right here. Let's drop that. I don't have much. For mentality, because I just sold some. Oh, when I said some, that mean I meant 2. So I dropped 2 serums.
Spirit mentality and talents. Sumi, let me know which ones you're missing. Yep, I dropped what I had, and I have no idea what was in there.
I'm hoping that serums end up in the aid box at some point.
It would be nice because
I don't think those have been duped, but
everything has been duped, but it's just silly that they're not there.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't get reduced in weight with
Right,
pharmacy.
right. They always weigh the same, and it's whatever.
It's
we just get
not
dumped
a
on 'em.
weird thing. Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm checking my food real quick. Here.
It's a mainstay in the 8 section. So
Company
might as
T
well
studio
just
say everything
give it.
is. Oh, everything is out. Okay, that makes it easy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do all my buffs again because why not? 14 minutes on them. That means that I will forget before the thing ends. I got
What about
109
what about
fish bits.
boxes here? Looks like we have no boxes either. I'll do boxes.
We don't have lunch boxes. Do you have an updated Enclave plasma gun video?
Probably no. No, I haven't. I'm trying to think of the last time. No. I'm not sure the last time I did a video on that gun. That one's hard, especially now because people are using them in so many different ways. I mean, it's not just flamer. It's like people are using them as snipers and splitters for the shotgun.
So make a video with these are the most useful
Which
versions.
all of them?
These are the most
let's
useful
see here.
versions of them.
I think we're all in here. Oh no, Jules is out. He's coming down. Okay, I wasn't sure where he is. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to know. Is he behind the pillar or is he outside the door?
Yep.
Activating defense systems.
Yeah. So some things are harder than others. Because of that. So, what the best mod to go with for what? Like, how are you using it? I guess is the question. Because it depends on what you're doing. Are you using it as a flamer or are you using it as, I mean, typically, if you're using it in VATS, you want aligned mods. If you're using it in out of VATS, you probably want stabilized as a general of thumb. None of the scopes affect the AP cost, I don't think anymore, because the only thing that reduces AP is glow, and there is no glow for the there's no glow sight for the Enclave as far as I know.
Who was needing Rangers?
That was Atomic Punk was the one saying they didn't do Rangers or whatever. Using it for the raid, but I mean, are you using it as a flamer or are you using it as a I'm assuming not a sniper. For the raid.
Goodbye shield.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, if you're using it in VATS, then just the aligned mods. If you're using it out of VATS, then probably stabilized. Other than that, it shouldn't make a ton of difference. I don't think. I haven't experimented with enough. But
Neither do I. Oh wait, you were talking.
yeah, I'm guessing. I mean, a lot of that is just guessing based on how it should work. But I haven't. I need to do that. I mean, I need to get on my character because I need to check the carbine as well and see how that's looking at the moment. Because the carbine got it got its AP cost reduced, which means less benefit from number cruncher, but it got a base damage increase. So I think it should result in a net gain in damage a little bit. I'm not sure.
Whichever's ideal. Yeah, but do you want to use it in VATS mostly or just out of VATS?
Yeah, I mean, if you're using it, like if you're using it in VATS, go for aligned, just aligned stock, aligned barrel. If you're using out of VATS, go for stabilized. And as far as the sights go, the sights don't really matter. The only case where it would matter is if you are going to be if you're going to aim and using something like Smart Shot, so you want the bonus damage, then you want to put some scope on it, whichever one doesn't matter. But there's no glow sight, so you're not going to be able to reduce the AP cost with that. I mean, it's not going to affect it one way or the other. So I don't know where this one is. Where are you?
And I'm assuming that goes both for the flamer versions and the automatic versions?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that pretty much goes for any gun at this point. If you're going to be hip firing, you want true mod. I think true mods are for hip fire. Stabilized would be for aiming. Aligned would be for AP cost reduction.
Okay.
And the glow sight is what gets you reduced AP, but there's no. I don't know if there's one for the regular flame or the regular plasma, but I don't
think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not one for the enclave. So
I think they're standard, and that's it. And then all the reflex and all that kind of.
So the sight, the sights don't. I mean, the glow sight is the only one that does anything.
I don't think there's
as far as AP goes.
Increased hostile presence detected.
As far as like capacitors go, I mean, as far as the capacitor goes, I prefer the. I mean, you don't need the. You don't need to farm the mod for. Well, maybe, but I generally go prime, rather than like. Okay, what am I doing here? I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. All right, I'm just gonna go this way and hope there's no stalker here.
Why am I not using the revives? I don't know.
Come on. Good luck, Kasumi. Ah, come on. Although one thing I haven't looked at because they changed, maybe that was that last time when they changed it, the update. So because before the beta wave tuners, or the whatever gamma wave or the big, either one of those, they were kind of crappy because they kind of lowered the base damage and rate, they added in fire or whatever. But I think they keep the base damage the same now, and they actually add in. I haven't looked at those though, so they may be good. I don't know. I just generally run prime. It just gives the easiest damage. If you're concerned about AP cost, then maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what the AP cost is at those because they've changed so much.
Damn it.
Language.
English, I think.
Let's see. I don't need toxic. And there's that.
AFK for a bit.
All right.
Don't forget to give the dogs the cookies.
Away from Kentucky. So where am I at on the scoreboard? 74. All right. 26 levels to go.
Nice. Damn.
Yep, and I didn't buy any this time.
I'm at 24.
System access restored.
Oh, we could add them together and we'd be at 100.
Scan initiated.
If only that worked.
Unauthorized.
What? You didn't
think
do
I-
an angry turtle?
Command center compromised.
What's that?
Buying
buy
the
it.
Higher
board.
levels?
You make a video at it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty expensive to do. I'm guessing he probably makes enough from the stream to
Oh, I'm sure.
cover the cost on that.
Pretty
Because
sure
it would
he does.
cost about what 15,000 atoms, right? It's like 150 per level, so like 15,000 atoms to get there. If he buys it from, if he actually buys them all and doesn't grind any of them.
No, I
So
think
that's
he
a lot of-
grinded to like 60 or 70 or something.
Oh, okay. So then it's just so, but even still, because I bought up to level. Because last time I bought up to level, I think like 43 or something, or because of that's where the whatever the cold weapon was, the adamantium. Nope. Let's see. Yeah, that was really expensive. It was like 6,000 some odd atoms. That was painful.
I bet.
What do we have here? Oh, quad single action revolver. Thanks. I'm just gonna
Icebreaker.
last round +3 strength. All right, I'm just gonna scrap this, Jules.
That
But
was
thank
fun.
you.
Back to spectating.
Back to spectating. All right.
But yeah, I think you meant Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one I bought up because I want to be the first one to do a video.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated.
It's actually a good trade for me
Lockdown
because the
will
atoms.
persist until
Well,
hostile presence is removed.
I mean, the atoms are just part of first, right? And I generally don't use them very much. I get them, I gain them faster than I use them. But if you were to factor in like the cost of atoms, on that kind of video, I usually make enough in advertising revenue that's like equal to whatever the value would be. And so for me, it's actually a good trade. I'm not sticking up in the roof. Oh, Jules died.
Oh, yeah, he jumped into the mole miner.
Get good.
Timed it just a little bit wrong. There we go.
You got it already?
Yep. Got stuck. Ah, that was it.
That'll happen.
Yep. That's why I like the jetpack and the marsupial.
Yeah, that's the best combo for here.
Come on.
It would be great if the reflective mod actually would do damage to them.
Would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah. It would make this too easy, really, unless it was just nominal damage.
Any damage is better than no damage.
True. True. It's 210, right? That's when they come out to play.
Yeah, 210 is when the Deathclaws come if you have the bar under the E.
What if you don't have the bar under the, they never come out?
They will not spawn.
God, where do people get this stuff?
What stuff?
Oh, fast reload works on the bow. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't, but okay.
Hey there,
People
Ray.
say things.
Just joined us,
His
eye candy.
Not very helpful.
Hello, Fallout guy. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I mean, I suck at some stages of the raid. Some of the stages I'm okay. One. Where are the Deathclaws? Why are you not here yet? That's one.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
I see it a lot on the subreddit. People just saying stuff. I mean,
Best movie ever.
Well, it's the best line from that movie for sure.
big ol' please stay down.
What? Not game over, man?
It's game over, man. Game over.
So I've had some people just saying stuff. And well, it's crazy. I get it in comments where people will tell me that, like, they'll try and correct something I say in the video, right? And I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I was wrong, and I'll go test it because it's easy to verify. And I'm like, okay, people are just saying stuff. They're not like doing it, putting. I mean, because a lot of stuff's like really easy to verify. I mean, I had someone like, here's one that was recent, right? Because I talked about Mr. Sandman because I was doing a weapon that had stalkers on it, and I'm like, oh, I'm hidden. I'm losing my bonus from these cards, and the comment was, you do not lose the bonus from Mr. Sandman. I'm like, well, unless it's bugged, it says specifically that it gives bonus sneak damage with a silenced weapon. And how am I getting bonus sneak damage if I'm not sneaking? And they said, oh, I thought it said, but it didn't say that. I'm like, okay, well, that's really easy to verify. Just look at the effing card.
But that's the problem. Then they have to read and
Right,
look.
but it's like you're so adamant in correcting me on something without even putting to the effort to even look at the perk. Like, it didn't even require testing. Just look at the damn perk. And that gets frustrating because I get a lot of that sort of thing where people are just like, they want to correct me on something and they don't even fact check. Like, they don't even put in just like the minimal amount of effort to fact check.
Why would they want to put in effort?
Right. But I do. I put in the effort. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I was wrong. So I go in and I look. And I'm
dare
like,
you
okay,
think that
no,
people would put in effort?
Hostile presence nullified.
Yeah. So I get that all the time. That the people that are adamant about things that it's like, well, okay.
Whatever
I've
you
tested
say,
it,
man.
but I'll test it again. Because I'm not going to die on the hill of being wrong, but
Oh, I am very good at
yeah.
gaslighting people and things. Like, even if I know I'm wrong, it's funny, so I'm just gonna say that I'm right. But I usually only do that with people that are like really annoying, because I can sell everything. Like,
Effort takes too much effort, yeah. Well, and it's like, and the thing is, like, a lot of time it's not like it requires like some elaborate testing. Usually it's just,
it takes you 2 seconds.
Takes you 2 seconds. Just open up the Pip-Boy and look at that perk, and you can see that it specifically says it gives you bonus sneak damage.
Yeah, but
And if I'm not sneaking, then it's not going to give me sneak damage. Like, that's pretty easy to. It's like I don't know. It's a pretty easy thing to reach. I don't know.
Yeah, but
it's just a common.
People are just weird. But that's.
I mean, let's put it this way: if I'm commenting on a video where I think the person said something wrong, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna fact check and make sure that what I'm saying is correct before I try and correct somebody.
Yep.
It's just me because I don't want to come off looking like a moron. That's kind of never my goal.
I don't have to do any effort for that.
Come on, reload. Come on, reload. Reload. There we go.
Takes me 0 effort to come out looking as a moron.
I mean, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm never wrong. It's like, I'm wrong all the time.
I
But
can
if you want to correct
guarantee you,
me, make sure you check your facts first.
I can guarantee you I'm more often wrong than right.
Right?
But it's still
Like
funny to pretend that I'm right.
Like that comment I got on the what is it, the perk that you need that perk for this other perk to work because it's for tough enemies like mole miners. Like
tough enemies like mole miners.
Yeah, I always just whatever. So I'm like, well, maybe he's right, and I checked it, and it's like, of course he wasn't right, but I checked it anyway.
I mean, tough enemies like mole miners. That should tell you all that you need to know.
Yeah, well, because there's the two of the there's the hat trick perk which bounces the arrows, but then there's the other perk which pierces enemies. And my question was like, I don't know how useful this is. It doesn't really seem all that useful. And he said, well, you need the piercing perk when the enemies are tough enemies. Otherwise, the hat trick perk won't work because it won't be able to go through them. And I'm like,
but it doesn't go through them. It bounces.
Well, and it doesn't seem so. That was my last raid. So if someone wants to keep doing them, that's cool.
No, that was the last one for me too, because I need to do the rest of the challenges, and I'm starting to slowly falter.
Yeah, and so I'm like, okay, so I logged in, went to shoot a bunch of mole miners without that perk equipped, and it was working like it was supposed to work. And I went, and he's like, yeah, but were they hardened mole miners? That was because when I said I verified it, were they hardened mole miners? Because against hardened, I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm not chasing my tail on that nonsense.
I mean, hardened mole miners are the ones in the raid. And
well, and it's just like whatever. It's what he's saying just isn't true.
No, but
I mean, basically what it amounts to.
They take more damage. True. That's true.
Yeah, it just isn't true. Like that perk isn't. There's no dependency it just.
No.
That's not a thing. Is what it amounts
complete
to.
and utter BS. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like that's just not a thing. That's just what it
is. So. I mean, they can pretend.
Yeah. Just like, okay, I'm not going to keep testing over and over.
Yeah, rank 27. Yay.
Nice.
These days make words mean whatever they want. Well, it's not just kids these days.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Facts and truth are just whatever. Yep.
Yeah, facts, they're just irrelevant.
And
Fact checking,
no,
rigor's not a thing.
The word fact is irrelevant these days for a lot of people.
Flexible.
Yeah.
It's a flexible.
And
that's a flexible meaning.
In my brain, that's just utter trash. Because
facts are subjective. No,
there's a reason they're called facts, and that's because once you establish the fact, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
There is no alternative. That's the answer, nothing else.
Right.
There's a reason why they call it facts. But no, nowadays they want to make it call and say and whatever they want. No, doesn't work like that. That's called an opinion.
Let's see.
I try to explain that to some people. And the worst part is, it's not even the youngsters alone. It's freaking everybody these days.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. Let's see, go on me.
If only it was just the youngsters, then it would be easier to deal with. But no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fading hard.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's helpful. It shows what the power input requirement is and what it produces.
In the build menu? Yeah, and I noticed that it shows you even like on all the resource thing, it shows it produces this thing. And I like the build menu. I never thought I would say that, but I never thought I would care. But yeah, I actually think they did a good enough. They still lose points. They still lose points because there's no search function.
I agree.
But it's definitely an improvement. It's fairly user friendly.
It's a hell of a change from what we used to have.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, got to dump the repair kits.
Let's
repair all of my gear.
Plant, crop, and harvest crop.
Okay. Repair that.
Harvest some crap and then plant some crap.
And that. Oh, and that. Jeez, everything was breaking. It's all falling apart.
I just mean on Reddit. I mean, Reddit is just the same as the world outside of Reddit. There's just so much opinions being sold as facts, even though they're objectively and easily proven wrong. But they still claim that they're right, which in my brain just is impossible. But why not?
Let's see, claim that. Ooh, I can get the loot bag, lunch pail loot bag.
Lunch pail loot bag, what?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the season board. Ooh, I can get superb bait. Sure, why not?
Oh,
yeah, I'm
you're
on the
just
pink.
trying to
I'm on the pink.
stuff.
I'm just grabbing all the free stuff. That's what I do. I grab the free stuff as I go, and then once I hit 100, then I go back and start grabbing the other stuff.
What level is the next free score?
It's 32, I want to say.
Oh, okay. So not
and then the next one after that is 50 some odd.
Yeah, but that's still far enough away for me to have to pay attention.
I got to 75, so 25 more to go.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. It was fun.
Okay, these floating platforms in the middle of a workshop.
I mean, it's great how you guys build stuff in the sky. You don't have to. Yeah, for the challenges, it's great. It makes it so much quicker. You don't have to place and whatever.
But look.
I know it's great. You can make yourself a little jump, little thingy. Exactly. Are you jumping on him? I want to see you jump on him.
Hey, I'm on top of him.
Well, that hasn't caught up to you yet. Oh, there we go. That's cool. That's awesome. That's so fun. Well, and that's how you can build up to. I mean, it would be so easy to build a sky camp now.
Yep.
Because now from there you can build stuff higher and just keep going higher and higher. And yeah, sky camps are definitely going to be a thing from now on. Even more.
Yeah. I want to see what people like Alex do with it.
Yeah, I mean, like even I can build a sky camp now.
I mean, I can build a sky camp, but it's gonna look like crap. I want to see what people like Alex do with it because they can make actually
good camps. Yeah.
Build light sources and build a bed table or stairs. Okay. Let's see. Light.
Match made by Adam. What?
What?
Oh, then there's the comments that I don't understand, but it's okay. It's
what were you talking about?
Oh, I'm just reading a comment, and I'm just like, he lost me. I think there's some some autocorrect going on, so the words are coming out funny, and I don't quite understand all of it, but it's okay. Yes, I'm gonna leave, but thanks for the raids. That was fun.
Thank you for joining us in the chaos. The wrong stream for the wrong
Later,
day,
dude.
but it
Later,
was
later, yeah.
needed.
Yes.
Have a good evening and a good night, and hope we'll catch you in the next one. Wiggle, wiggle.
Yep. Are you gonna do tomorrow if you can, or are you gonna do something else?
I'm hoping to be playing 76 tomorrow. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck with that.
I cannot guarantee anything at the moment because
Yeah.
it's just very dependent on how I feel.
Right.
So I'm gonna try, but if not, then we'll see.
Try. All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, and catch you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, now to find these stupid rest of the ones. Have a good one, Wiggles, later. I'm not gonna go just yet. I need to finish my challenges. We'll try emotionally blackmailing mystery. Yeah, that. There's no chance in that. That means there would be emotions to blackmail. That's not gonna happen. Where the bloody hell are the other robots? Beast of Burden. Is anybody jumping to Beast of Burden? Nope. Okay. Where's the last couple robots? Really? Keyword try. Then you know we care. Oh, I know you care because I'm getting messages from everybody every once in a while. Like, are you still okay? How are you doing? Are you still alive? I'm at Beast of Burden. Okay, I will join you once I get the last idiot here. There we go. Beast of Burden, Burden. Come on. Travel there, please. Thank you. Take a camera picture of a super mutant, catch fish in a savage to fight, drink tea, kill blood eagles. Let's reroll the blood eagles. Do we get 30 dogs? Nope. 5 legendaries. It's not much better.
Mona Lisa, that's a Brahmin, in the large barn in the center. I saw they were loading up the cargo into a few different stashes around too. Gotta figure out how to get in and grab everything we, you can. You could manage to get your hands on some of my explosives. I think you could blast those doors open.
Hey, why are they not popping anymore? Has that been changed for some reason? They're not exploding everywhere anymore. Or do I just not have the right build, the right perk for that right now?
I don't know what you mean by what's supposed to be exploding.
With my Tesla, I have when crippled limbs they explode and do up to 50
fractures?
damage. Yeah, they're not exploding anymore.
Are you running the cripple cards to cripple them?
Got Scattershot, an easy target, and
Okay, yeah, you have
Tormentor. Yeah, Tormentors
yeah,
there, Fast Fighters there. Yeah, I'm not crippling anything. There we go. Now we're crippling again. I have no idea what changed. But what did I put it back in? Grenadier, and that's it.
Get back.
We could contact Rainbow to have her do a wellness check next time you're down this long. I don't think giving out her info would be a good idea. Oh, the thing is, she's keeping up with me. She keeps in check, but she doesn't go online in streams and stuff much. So that's not gonna help much. But she does keep in contact, like, to make sure that I'm still alive. The worst part is I need to do this on my second account too. But we're not going to be able to do that.
Great. Mona Lisa's fully loaded. Let's hit the road and get out of here.
Bloody Mass has been changed. It's useless now. I never really thought that Bloody Mess was all that great. For somebody like me, it wasn't that great. Let's put it like that. Oh, that's what you've been by exploring. No, it's the fracturer stuff. But for some reason, I'm apparently not crippling as much as I used to. And I don't know what the difference is, but at least they're still exploding at some point. Just not as much as I'm used to. You looked at your perk cards, maybe start there. I just did. You could literally just see me check what was there. Not like when bad guys not go boom boom. Made it in time to get the event credit. Also still AFK. Okay. I only tagged one legendary, which is kind of a bummer. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll it again. Complete an event in 3 times. No! Triple score storm. Sure, why not? I don't watch the stream all the time. Sorry, it's okay. I didn't even make it 3 hours before crashing. Ugh. What was it? What did I need to cripple? Arms, legs, arms. Okay. That works. If I target the arms, they still cripple quick. Field blast, Seneca rocks. Come on, come on. There we go. Now give me some bread. Bread. Seneca rock. Oy, oy, oy.
Members, our view of the outside world has been once again tainted by past. Anyone available should report to the designated extermination site. That is all.
No, not the head.
Users, component signal lost. Recalibration requested.
Resuming connection process.
Get back here, you bum. No. Stop it.
Circuit panel failure detected. Bypass requested.
How much do we need?
Attention users.
One more.
Temperature approaching
Oh.
unsafe levels. Action required. System orientation complete.
Can we get one more
Signal
arm?
broadcast active. Target locked. Immediate evacuation
I
required.
see the useless junk while
Please
fishing moves
retrace
again. Yup.
distance immediately.
One more idiot? No, we don't even get one more idiot.
Specified hostiles eliminated. Infestation cleared. Thank you for your participation.
Aw, I didn't even get a box mod. Darn it. Ay, ay, ay. 3 if you count the laptop. That's not nearly enough. Can definitely get some more screens. You don't need to have anything intentional on it right now. You can always figure out something else to put on it eventually. Just as long as the screen is there, that's enough. I used to have like 2 layers. 3 screens at the bottom, 3 screens on top of that. Already feel like a power nerd. So... and go for overpowered nerd. It's very nice for watching F1 too. Yeah, I've got a TV for that. Did you watch the quality today? Of course I did. So where are the muties that I heard earlier? I heard them, couldn't find them. Fine, we'll go to the steakhouse. Because we needed a picture of a mutant, right? Yeah. Catch fish. Drink tea. Catch fish. Surface dude got an indoor farm. Nice. Is scout armor any good with agility, secret agent, and shadow? Depends what you're using it for. If it's for sneaking mostly, then yeah, it's pretty good. Have a good night, Angel. Thank you very, very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Hope you sleep well, and we'll catch you in the next one. What would you recommend for the first star? Depends what you want. Do you want full health? Do you want low health? Are you gonna go ghoul or not? All makes a difference. What works best?
Moonshine Jamboree can be good for XP if you want it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump in.
Alright.
Full health, and if you're not going ghoul and you're full health, and overeaters is a very good bet. I'm gonna finish the challenges, and then that's gonna be it for me for today. Just need to finish the last 2 challenges. Keep in mind, for scout armor, you have to buy the mods at the armory in the back of the Enclave bunker. Yep, you have to go to the Enclave bunker for the box mods, because there's no plans to learn. Which is annoying, but it's not the worst. You can still get it done relatively easy. Okay, so now catch fish and drink tea. Great. Okay. Fisherman's Rest. I don't know. I think I have a full health set. But now I'm running solar armor with Overeater's Charisma, Spiritual Healer with Durability and Sawbones. So you're like basically going all in on health recovery. Solar armor is already scout armor, so keep that in mind. It's not going to change significantly from that.
Could you lend me a hand?
Welcome back, Asumi.
As I do. The art of fishing. I need. I'm.
Skyline Valley region. Really?
After.
Fine. Deathclaw Gauntlet, Vampire, Fastest Swing Speed, Durability, and Pounders. I can die. Nope. You can if you stop swinging. I mean, not really. Because you're still doing a lot of health regen with just the solar. And sawbones and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of health recovery there.
Protect and serve.
Ow. Really? Bad Assaultron. Running to Hellcats with Overeater, Charisma, Durability, Rejuvenators, Perfect Bubblegum. That works. Where was the other one? Here's another bobblehead here, and I forgot where it was. In this one? Oh, Tesla Science number 5. Whatever. Let's go fish. Go fish. Battle running build is the same, but instead of overusers, use troubleshooters. Really? Why go to the trouble of switching armors? No real reason to do that. At least I would think there's no real reason. With all the health regen, should be fine in just overeaters. Especially if you're in power armor. If you have batteries, no, not batteries included, the other one. Says the man who has like 30 armors. Yes, but that's because I want to have armor for everything. I want a T60, I want it, but I don't use it. I use only my excavators. Only my excavator overeater. I don't use any others. That's not true. He had the Mark 52. I don't have a 52 pieces. Power armor. Electric absorption, that's the one, yeah. 19 special suits, but I like just have fun with them. I got that. But just to pass the time and mix and match and have some fun with it, and I can see that. Where's the axolotl this run?
I caught mine in the ash heap. I forget what the other location is.
Okay. Toxic Valley and Ash Heap. Okay.
Did I say Ashlands?
No, I think you said Ash Heap.
Oh, okay. I've been playing a lot of Valheim, so.
Boss on Parade. Well, they can march all they want. Worst part is I need to like get rid of all these fish that I have on me. Because I've got a crap ton of fish. That I want to have for the wall. But I also don't want to have more than just the one. You can still cook them if they're on the wall, which is annoying. Just happy they're not bulls. Excavators, overeater, charisma, durability, rejuvenators. Yeah, my power armor set is overeaters, AP regen, weapon weight reduction, and I think limit breaking on 2 or 3 pieces, and whatever else on some others. But my 4-star is not really helpful. I think I've got 2 or 3 limit breaking pieces, and that's about it. The others are just fillers because it didn't have the box mods. Yeah, I prefer carry weight over almost everything. So weapon weight reduction is the go-to for me. Bricking, but I don't see it any use for my build. I prefer vampire and survivability along with the damage. Yeah, I can see that. The thing is with power armor, I mean, the durability on it, it's not bad. And if you do a couple raids or a couple queens or nukes a day or a week, then you have enough repair kits. So I don't bother with the durability on the pieces. Because even now, I trash like 50 repair kits after every stream, and I'm still at 100 plus. Yeah, it's easy not having to repair it, but it's just, It's not that bad. I'm okay. Got repair kits aplenty. So don't really. Doesn't really take long. Same with my weapons that are more quick wheel. Just go through them. You look at it. You quickly repair it. Oh, I think I just repaired everything. There we go. Repair it, and you're done. I'm lazy. Yeah, I get that. Usually I'm lazy enough that I will only repair once I get the icon in the top or the bottom right. Like, you need to repair something. Oh, okay.
Pay no mind to my friend. He's got a skin condition.
Fish chowder. And a super stim pack. Really? A super stim recipe? That's totally fine as long as you don't use polished. I don't use polished. I don't think I use polished. I don't think so. Pretty sure I don't. Two more cups of tea and 2 fish in the Savage Divide. Okay, so back to my camp. Bloodluster. I wonder if this would boost my sheep charge. No idea. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, you can do it. Come on. No. There we go. A death jaw. It says bleed effects have 35% more damage, but I think shards are poison, so I doubt it. I don't know. I have not used any of the thrown weapons yet. So I have no idea if it's bleed or poison or whatever. There we go. And then the last 2 cups of tea. There we go. And that's everything for today. It's a miracle. We have finally done all the challenges again for the first time in like 2 weeks.
Smoldering debris. Then I met someone, a stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do.
No, not that one.
I wouldn't.
That one. Thank you. Nuke incoming. Okay, fine. One more nuke then.
Hey, you. Just came by to brighten my day a bit.
Anything with a blade causes bleed. Never let him leave. Shush you. Shush. Yeah, I'm gonna have to after the nuke because my head's starting to hurt. I'm completely out of energy. But it'll be fine. It'll all get better before I become a woman. I need to read that. I have an extra point in perception now. What did you change, Bethesda? Oh. Like, is your perception higher, or do you just have a spare point? I mean, I had 17 strength in use out of the 15. So there was that. That was funny.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Unused point. Yeah, that's
Please
tank hitter.
exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
If you have
Even I knew that one. It's a miracle I knew something.
of service,
Short night vision scope for the plasma gun. Enclave. Okay.
stock up now while supplies are available. Resupply here, citizen.
I'm guessing another queen. Yep. Looks like it. Do throwables count as melee damage? They used to. I think they still do, but I'm not sure. You used to be able to use them for the melee only kills. But I'm not sure it still works that way. So they clump throwables with bows that might like that instead. I don't know. No. Red light. There we go. Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Hello, Hangry. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Bye. Torso counts as a limb. Yes. Everything that you can individually aim at with concentrated fire counts as a limb. Why? I have no idea. I just know that that's how it works. Makes no sense, but whatever. I'll take it. Bloodied explosive agility black powder pistol. Are you switching accounts? I am not. I am signing out.
I'm gonna take off. I'll let you do your send off without me out here. Have a good night.
Have a good one. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
See you in the next one. Let's make sure that we have the picture ready again. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you all very, very, very much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did while playing. We will hopefully be back tomorrow with more Fallout 76. And we have another account. To play with, but we'll see what happens. For now, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night. See you all in the next one. Bye. Bye, everyone.